Listen, man, no intro today. I'm the intro. B3 Picks TV. We working. We back again. Let's come in the building. Tap the like button. Follow the channel. Help the channel grow. Hey, we got big news. Big news in the sport of boxing. TBE. Money Mayweather is returning to the sport. What Floyd about 48 years old? I think Floyd about 48. We're gonna do our research and due diligence on everything. This gonna be a fire live. Make sure y'all tap the like button. The question is this a mistake? Is this a money grab? We're gonna talk everything Floyd and Manny too, right? Now, the reports are it's gonna be September 19th of 2026 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Mike Rim, what's going on? Free salute. We definitely building. I'm gonna drop the link right here. So anybody that want to come up and cook with us, they can come up and cook with us on this. Did you want this rematch? I mean, how many years? When was the first one? Well, about 2017. So we are 7 years away. We 7 years. We 7 years out from the first fight. I mean, that's wild right there. That's talk about inactivity. Now, both of these guys, Mayweather, he's done some exhibitions with John Gotti, and he's been moving around, but he hasn't competed professionally since Conor McGregor in 2017. He fought Manny Pacquiao May of 2015. Salute Juan Claudio, what's going on, bro? The link is pinned. Anybody want to pull up? So Mayweather hasn't competed in a professional boxing match since Conor McGregor August of 2017. So it's been over 7 years. Now, this is an official fight. Hold on, let me show y'all real quick. Let me show y'all real quick. I'm on BoxRec. I know Free don't believe in BoxRec. He said don't trust him. But it's right there, y'all. Listen. Hold on, let me scroll up. On Mayweather. On Mayweather. Scroll up. Pacquiao fight right there, y'all. Manny Pacquiao fight right there. Woo. September 19th. It's at the Sphere. It's at the Sphere in Vegas. Manny Pacquiao is ranked top 30 at welterweight right now, so I can understand that. Probably higher than that, right? Because he just we just had a draw with a former champion. So okay, bet one. All right, that's a lot. Yeah, so we got Floyd, Money Mayweather back. I want to know today what y'all expect out of this matchup. Do you expect anything different from the first fight? Do you feel like it's a legal bank robbery and it's just going to be us pretty much supporting two legends in the sport and probably the undercard? Because y'all know for a fact the undercard is going to be fire. The 20 now after 2025 was a phenomenal year in the sport of boxing, a lot of great fights. 2026 is looking amazing right now. We got Furious coming back. AJ is training to come back. Wilder's fighting Chisora. Ryan just became a world champion, so he'll be fighting either Dave or Shakur this year. Um, Yargo salute. He said Floyd versus Saul Parker. Yargo salute. Yeah. Hey, the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network, we building. Make sure y'all tap the like button, follow us, hit the cash app, bless the Zelle, do something, show us some love. We know you got it. Send us $2. Nah, but let's cook. Free. How you feeling this morning, Free?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. What's good?
Man, I was not expecting it. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Devin and Bill was reaching out to Sean Gibbons to look at Devin versus Pacquiao because Pacquiao was number 3 in the WBO. Now now he said Sean Gibbons told him that they were looking at the Mayweather fight, so that's why they couldn't make the Devin fight. Now that we hear that in September 19th is going to be Floyd versus Manny, break that down. Free. Are you excited for the matchup? Do you feel like it's a mistake on either guy's part? And do you foresee it as somewhat of a legal bank robbery?
Is exactly what it is. It's a legal bank robbery. We saw the first fight. Floyd beat Manny Pacquiao every single round. It was not entertaining at all. I mean, it was a letdown of the build up for 5 years. We waited to see that fight, and then we finally got it, and it
Yeah.
was a letdown. But I kind of figured out. I kind of figured that's what was going to happen when Floyd said he was making a comeback to boxing. I said he's not getting in the ring with none of these young guys. He's coming back to fight Manny Pacquiao. Um, so I kind of figured that's what was going to happen. Um, but I mean, to be honest with you, I don't care to see either one of these guys in the ring. Um, as of as of right now, because these guys are pushing on 50 years old. I mean, who gets a kick out of seeing a 50-year-old guy uh, come back to boxing? So I didn't. I'm not interested in the fight. I got a feeling it was going to be similar to the first fight. We're going to see Floyd pretty much outbox Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao came back and had a fight against Mario Barrios, and I mean that fight was not entertaining. And Floyd Mayweather is a much better fighter than Mario Barrio, even at 48 years old. He's a much better fighter than Mario Barrio. So I don't expect it to be entertaining at all.
I'm with you on that, free. Shout out to T Hill. Listen, Cali's awake. The West Coast is up. Pull up, T Hill. We got to cook on the legend today. Now, the last time we seen Floyd Mayweather was 2017 in a pro fight. We seen him versus John Gotti, of course. In a pro fight, it was 2017 versus McGregor. What shape do you think Floyd is going to be in for this matchup, free? Do you feel like more than likely regressed? His skills, his speed has diminished over time? Or do you feel like you want to see him on fight night to kind of determine where he's at?
No, I mean, of course, his speed and his reflexes have regressed over time. He's still better than Manny Pacquiao because even the exhibition fights that Manny Pacquiao fought, he looked bad. The pro fight that he had when he came back to fight Mario Barrio, he looked bad. So even when Floyd was fighting his exhibition fights, he didn't look bad. You could tell it's not the same Floyd that it once was, but he didn't look bad. So I still think, even at 48 years old, he's going to be much better than Manny Pacquiao. So I mean, it's just like it's like having daggone Lennox Lewis versus Evander Holyfield come back and fight now. You're like, man, I don't want to see that. So I mean, I don't. I mean, we know they're gonna put it on pay per view. I can tell you right now, I'm not paying for it.
I'm with you on that, free. Now, hopefully, we'll get it on Netflix or a part of a subscription. Maybe they could do it. I don't know. It's like giving back. Somebody has to. Hopefully, somebody's investing in the fight. Um, to the point where maybe they can do something free for the public. Because I mean, charging people $100 for this, that's gonna be disgusting. Shout out to Carrie, you're pulling up, supporter of the show, man. Appreciate you, Carrie. Yeah, that's gonna be disgusting if we have
Yo,
to pay a lot of money for this fight.
yo, hear
BBO,
me?
what's going on, family? Yeah, we can hear you. Cook with us. Can you
We
hear
can hear
us?
you. Yeah, we can hear you, BBO. BBO probably can't hear us. I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell y'all right now. Any one of y'all that's gonna buy this fight, Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd, and spend $75 to $100, just go ahead and donate that to Sports Talk Network. We can use that money. They don't need it. We can use it. Donate that to Sports Talk Network. We'll give you a better fight than Floyd versus Manny.
Yeah. Fact.
Yo,
Shoot. Yo, we can hear you now. Talk to us, B.
what's going on, Free? What's up, my brother? What's up, B3?
What's
Man, we
going on?
blessed. Thankful, man. Talking about this Mayweather Pacquiao, man. What you expecting from Mayweather and Pacquiao September 19th, man? Are you surprised?
If anything, all jokes aside, I'm pretty sad about it. Um, this is kind of like if I had to go back and play football or something. Like if I had to do something I know I didn't want to do. I mean, this is bad.
Right.
I think this is just a representation of poor spending, and a lot of times, us people from the ghetto, we develop like almost a mental disorder where we feel like we always gotta buy and purchase something, whether it's even Let's say you see something for 499, you grab that. You grab something for 1,000. You grab something for 10,000. You always in constant buy mode. And I think a lot of us brothers, man, got to get some help. Because as you see, money is not the cure. It's not the thing that makes you happy. And if you look at Floyd Mayweather, man, 30 years, like my man R. Kelly said, this is 30 years of his career that he gave to the people. He don't owe the people nothing. And to think that he gotta come back, I mean, it's just for me, it's sad, bro. Breaks me think about Joe Louis and Mike Tyson. Remember when Mike Tyson fought Kevin McBride? What did he say? I'm just here to take care of some bills. I mean, God, dog, man, you can't live like you're still fighting. That's my only thing. That's why I still wear polo, Nike. You know, I don't buy that Givenchy and Saint Laurent. That's too expensive, man. Like, what do I need a $10,000 pair of jeans for? They just gonna be sitting on my ass till I take them off. You know. Sometimes I even buy the
The,
Amazon essentials because they look like the polo pants. So it's like you gotta always understand you cannot constantly be in purchase mode. That's just sad for me, but I'll leave it at that. Poor thing.
It's and yeah, he's in a lawsuit right now with Showtime and Steven Espinoza. So hopefully everything go well with Mayweather. It is kind of unfortunate that he had such an illustrious career and he's considered the highest generating boxer of all time. And to have to come out of retirement at almost 50 years old, I'm right there with you. It's unfortunate. And that's why
You realize the
uh
top three have all came back? The top three earners in boxing history,
wow.
Floyd, Muhammad, Mike Tyson, all had to come back at a later age to continue to fight. So it's
Yeah.
nothing. If it's nothing about getting the money, it's about how much can you hold on to, man. It's pretty sobering, man. My bad. Go ahead.
Nah, that's
yeah,
definitely I don't,
100%.
go ahead, Free. But yeah, that's definitely the hard part, keeping your money because the bills don't stop. So I'm definitely right there with you. Now we do
Yeah,
have. I want.
the bills
We
don't
also
stop,
have.
but the,
Referee.
the bills don't stop. But Floyd gotta know when to stop creating bills. That's why his bills don't stop. He keep creating them.
I'm with you on that. You remember it was when he was gearing up for his last fight. He was kind of letting everybody know, all right, some things gonna have to change. Some things gonna be kind of be. He was gonna make some adjustments to his team at once he retired. So it just seems like that maybe he made some adjustments in certain areas, but not the main ones, which is the expenditures. Juan Claudio,
Like,
salute, talk to us.
Here,
What's going on, Juan? Man, this Manny Pacquiao Floyd fight, man, how you feel about it? And does it look like a legal bank robbery to you?
it's a legal bank robbery if I've ever seen one. It was a legal bank robbery, bro, and people are gonna watch it just because it's them two. So it's a legal bank robbery. I'm not interested, but I'm gonna watch it because it's gonna be funny. But
How surprised would you be if it's on free TV or on Netflix,
I think it
not
is
a
on
$100 pay per
Netflix.
view?
I think it is on Netflix. I think it's gonna be on Netflix.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then we in good money.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be on
We ain't
Netflix
gotta pay $100.
because I don't. To tell you the truth, like right, let's really sit here and say like if somebody else was to get this promotion right and they was to put it on a pay-per-view, like I don't think the pay-per-views would do that well. You know what I'm saying? Two dudes that technically really kind of past their primes and well, not really technically, obviously past their primes, and
That's
they've seen
cap
these
on.
guys fight. Yeah,
Hey,
and I mean
I'm
they've
gonna tell
seen
you.
their guys fight already. Like
Nah.
in reality, bro, let's really be serious. Who gave him a hope that I thought he was gonna beat Floyd? Like ain't nobody in the world thought that. Ain't nobody in the world thought that. The same way that it happened, it's probably gonna be worse this time because he knows the guy now. But it's just
I
like
get it.
at this point, it's not even a competition. It's just him legally bank robbing a bank. Like literally, he's robbing a bank because y'all gonna sit here and pay for it.
You know what's funny though? The time flies, but in 2015, my dad was dating a Filipino lady, a really nice lady named Angie. And I was watching a fight with my uncle, my aunt, my pops. We was watching the Mayweather Pacquiao fight at my pops' place. And she couldn't even watch it out there with us because she wanted him to win so bad. So I'm gonna say it like this. I think Manny is, and we're gonna bring in T Hill, salute T Hill. I think Manny it has a devout fan base, and that's why they always said a lot of these guys bring a whole country behind them once they built up that acclaim, and they've done something, they accomplished so what they've done in the sport. So it's some people that was picking Manny. That wasn't no landslide on the betting lines either. I
Nah, it
think with
wasn't.
the
It wasn't no landslide because
That
of
was a.
what he did and what he
I would
didn't.
add this. I don't think nobody realized the only dude who really had a chance to beat Floyd, he never fought, and that was probably Ronald, and that probably was Paul Williams. Them guys might have been the only guys, and they wasn't undefeated, but they would have been bigger.
yeah,
That's what you need to beat Floyd. You got to be bigger than him. Floyd
right.
is just one of those guys where if you're not bigger, he's gonna kick your ass. That's
I
just
mean,
what he do.
he fought. But you gotta remember
Right.
too, like there was
Bigger
a
and
lot of
skilled.
holes in
He had
Paul
that
Williams'
bigger and
game where
skilled.
Floyd would have exploited that. You know what I'm saying? I think the one that probably could have got to him was Ronald, and I'm 100% agreeing with you with that one. It's probably Ronald because Ronald would have known how to, really like close the distance, use his jab correctly, known where to throw the jab, using the while he's using that Philly shell. But
For our younger viewers, Ronald is Winky right, y'all.
you know what I'm saying? But even then, you know what I'm saying, the way that Floyd thinks in that ring, bro, it's a little different, bro. I know and I understand, like I really don't like the dude, so it's not like I'm pickle pulling or whatever the case may be, but I go back sometimes and watch some of his fights, and I'm like, bro, ain't no way this dude was really this good against these guys. Like it was like it's just really impossible. It's like, bro, how do you beat this dude? Because it's like people gonna be like, oh well, Castillo. Yeah, you really go back look at that fight. Who was lighting the hardest shots? It was kind of Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? And up until he hurt his hands, and even then he banked in probably 7 rounds already. So it's like, you really lost. I mean, it was a close win, but it wasn't really like super close. And then even then, the second fight he washed him. So it's like you really think about it, it'd be like, bro, who beats this guy? Like, if your name ain't one of those four kings, bro, like, you not beating this dude. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and even then, I'm heavily doubting on like two of the out of the four. So it's like,
Yeah,
they really beat
Roberto
him?
would beat him. Roberto
Nah,
wouldn't
I
beat
don't
him.
think because Roberto would have to Hold on, give me a minute, y'all.
It wouldn't be Roberto to beat him. It probably wouldn't be. People probably wouldn't think it. I really think it'd be Tommy Hearns and Ray Leonard. I'd be the toughest ones because of size. I think Hagler he would beat easy because Hagler coming right to him. He'd beat him easy. But it's just that Floyd is amazing. But I think this is what happens when you don't have a family, man. Because when you don't have and that's why it's so important to get a wife before you get the money. Because one thing you share when you get a woman, when you start with her, is that she was there when nobody wanted you, when you were just coming up. And when you got the Benz and the Ferraris, they all want to come taste it. So I mean, you
Yeah,
don't need them then. I mean, you got to get you a girl while you're young, broke, and impressionable. Me and my wife used to walk through the projects together, man. So ain't nothing she can't have. Somebody told me some cool stuff the other day. Somebody said, you know what, you do this and that. I think you can get a chance to have 100,000 subscribers and get everything you want to get off of YouTube, right? And this is somebody who really doing their thing. You know what I had to realize? I'm still not gonna change when I get there because all I'm gonna do is what I've been doing. I'm gonna give my wife some cheese. We're gonna invest and keep going. But you gotta have a wife, man. In Manny's case, I don't blame Manny. He gave all his money to his people. He's gonna be taken care of. But Floyd, he just spent all his money doing dumb nigga stuff.
what, he gonna
Like he
live
don't
off the land?
say it again.
he
No reason I
said,
say that is he
no, he
lives
said
in
he
the
gave his money
Philippines
all.
full time. And
Yeah,
what I'm saying is I got a couple homeboys who took their checks when they got out the NFL and moved to the Philippines. Everything is cheap there. So
Yeah.
he's gonna be fine. I'm saying Floyd should be a case study on how money don't unlame a lane. You can have all the cars, all the hot
yeah.
cars, all the clothes, and you still lame.
Okay. I'll bring it out in 2 minutes.
That's my only thing. It's just money don't unlame a lane, man. Floyd still that same nigga he was from Grand Rapids, bro. And money don't change that.
When people talk about like money and stuff like that, and I get it, like people gonna talk about, oh, they both broke. I don't think think they're both broke. I don't think Manny's really that broke. I think Manny's just, again, like, B3 just said, he's feeding a whole country. You know what I'm saying? He's literally feeding a whole country. Because, again, that country's super corrupt. People don't know what is going on over there. You know what I'm saying? But he's one of those that, when he fights, the whole country, it's thriving. Floyd, I don't know
Mhm.
what Floyd did with his money. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, like he could have spent it whatever he wanted to do. I don't know because we not on that tax bracket. Whoever in that tax bracket, you can talk that. No, I'm gonna think. But that's really it. Like, if you have that tax bracket, then that's it, bro. Because it's really it. But like, I can't say call the man broke because he probably got more money than me
Shout out
now.
to Roxbury, shout out to Roxbury, Massachusetts, man. Niggas know when you come from the hood, you spend that. What Pitcher say? Spend that ish. You gotta be careful, man. You don't always come back like it should when you're young. When you're
Nah,
older,
bro. But you know
when
what
you're
it
young,
is
it
though.
come.
You know what it
I
is
could
though,
tell you
because
something funny, man. I had
but to
forty
spend eight
thousand
hundred
dollars
million though.
cash in my hotel room before,
I mean, but to spend
and
800 million
I
though,
never
like really
forget
think
that.
about it.
And I was on there being diabolical. I'm gonna just be real.
He's being
And would I do
diabolical.
that now? No, because I know better, and I know that 40 grand go fast.
Right.
I mean, telling you, man, dudes got to be careful with that money because that money go fast, dude.
The,
Yeah,
the,
I,
the
I don't
problem
I
the
don't know.
problem with it is Floyd has too many houses and too many cars to keep up with what he got. He needs to sell. Oh no, he doesn't sleep in every one of those houses.
Yeah.
You need to sell those houses. You don't drive every one of those cars.
Let me say this real quick. My audio, I'm moving around. If y'all can, hopefully y'all can hear me. We got two people, Isaiah and Joseph. Turn y'all camera on. I may or may not let y'all on the panel. But I just gotta make sure y'all real people and
I'll
not
let y'all talking and I can't hear y'all.
You hear me?
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think one person at the most, for one person at the most, three cars, maybe four at the most. You got a car that you drive every day. You got a car you use when you go on business meetings and things like that. You got cars when you want to be with the family, and you might have a car that's just for you. That's it at the most. But to have 12 cars, 13 cars, and Floyd got, according to what Floyd was showing, that man got over 40 cars.
Yeah.
What you need
I,
all those
Floyd,
cars
let me
for?
just say this. Floyd got a ridiculous
And they go
crib
bad
and
quick.
car
They
collection.
go bad, man.
I
They
mean,
got a,
Hey, Cam
they
how
got a
they
Jason,
say
garage
we
of
they
black
appreciate you
cars
pulling
and
up,
a
Cam.
garage of white cars.
yeah
They
they
got to
they
drive.
Yeah.
they
I'm
lose
gonna tell
they
y'all
lose
something funny.
value
So
though.
some years ago, y'all probably gonna roast BBO for this, but I bought me a SSS. I bought me a SS, man. Chevelle. And my wife get on me all the time about that Chevelle because I barely drive the mofo. But it's fly, bro. And they got that demon in the and they got a demon in the hood trap. But I'm probably gonna
Mm-hmm.
sell that car this year because I don't really need it, bro.
Mhm.
And I didn't
Come on,
drove it
man.
enough and had enough fun with it that sometimes you just gotta say, you know what, let's try and do something else, man. Try to do
Yeah.
something else. And I think Floyd
Let me
should do
bring
that,
in.
man.
Let's
I,
bring
Go ahead,
I,
Joseph.
I,
Okay.
I, was say, I can tell you right now, my mother is sitting on roughly about $1.5 million. She's
mm,
sitting on $1.5 million. My mother has the same Buick little hatchback type SUV that she had for the last 8 9 years. That's all
Encore.
she got. She
Yeah.
don't, she don't need that joint. She don't need nothing else. She's like,
mm,
what I need a big luxury car for? I barely drive, and when I do, I'm only going to church or I'm going to my daughter's house. That's it.
All
Mhm.
right.
Talk to us, Joseph, man.
Okay.
All right,
I
what you think
mean,
about this Floyd
go
versus
ahead.
Manny fight?
My bad.
Uh, it's a money grab for both.
Mm.
It's a difference between us being broke and them being broke. They're in a different tax bracket. But
facts.
I just look at the way Mayweather has carried himself over the years. He likes to be seen, and he's gonna flaunt everything that he has. And it's like that gets old after, that to me it shows me that, he's miserable in some aspects of his life, but he hides it by buying everything he can buy. But it's like, how much more do you need? You can't take any of this stuff with us when we leave this earth. So it's like, you can tell he hasn't had anything with the amount of stuff he's bought. He buys so much stuff, and he makes sure he show you what he got. So I'm like, to each his own, but you can't. He gotta realize you can't take the stuff with him. So you gotta
Yeah.
kind of live within your means, because I mean, everybody ain't got the kind of money lifestyle you got, but at the same time, just I don't know, man. It's a trip to me. It's like, well, he got the money, he gonna spend it, but it is what it
Hey,
is.
Y'all
even
see
though
Shaq
even though
smart
Floyd
card.
rich, even though Floyd rich, he's struggling just like we are.
Yeah,
He's rich, but he's struggling just like we are
I
because
mean,
he can't afford all the stuff that he got.
I mean, to tell you the truth though, like he's got to learn how to like invest his money correctly.
You know
Like
what I
there,
found out about? Just I'll speak for myself, right?
go ahead.
There was a time like when my money was all jacked up. Shout out to YouTube, shout out to the whole doghouse, and I had to make some changes because couldn't keep blowing money like I was blowing it. And you learn who you trying to impress. On somebody reading like Jacob Voorhees on here, but but I just learned that you can't do that, man. You can't you can't spend it all, man. You got to save some, man. And I get it, man, because before I was married, I had some wild times and I had some chicks do some cool stuff. Man, them chicks would do that in a Honda Accord. You Floyd effing Mayweather, brother. You bring
Right.
a couple dollars, you can have everything you want, man. I don't know who Floyd trying to impress, man. He look like the old nigga in the club. Y'all see when he got all them chains on at that basketball game? He looked corny. Like
All
one
those
chain,
chains that he had
He
on,
just
he
he
was
doing
he
it
was
just to
leasing
flex.
those
Like
joints.
at what point do
He,
you not
he,
need to flex?
he
he was he
miserable,
was
man. He
he was
miserable. I
financing those
mean,
chains because they suing him right now for those chains. He was financing them.
Mm,
but he's
I
supposed to
mean,
be a billionaire though, right?
the
right.
women, hey, and you know what's funny though? It's wild how cats will get up there and clown him. I ain't clowning it. I just can say, man, he gotta do better because when I see great men fall, I've learned don't laugh, bro, because a lot of us are on our way
Yeah.
up. And when we get our money, you gotta know, like, hey, I wish I was with my wife when I was in the NFL. No, but I was with, my oldest daughter's mom, and I had my way, and I was just making it. I was going too crazy, but I bought a house. I think Floyd. I know he's not broke because his broke. We'll take his broke any day. The thing is, he's cash strapped, and when you cash strapped, that's almost like being broke. You can be in $100,000 car and you can't buy a sandwich at Wendy's. He's cash strapped, so that's what you see him fight for. One paycheck to the next paycheck. He ain't fooling nobody. He got to get a woman, dog. Get you a good woman, man. You
Let
too
me say
old to
this
be in the
though,
club. You should have hit them all by now.
BBO. Let me say
You
this.
probably hit
Let me
them
drop
all
this
now.
real
So
quick.
now just go ahead and get
I
you a
don't think
wife,
I
man.
got it.
Marry Yaya's mom or something, dog. Y'all happy and play with your grandson. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. Hey, I'm telling you, man, dudes be sleeping on having a wife, bro. Having a real wife who ain't gonna steal from me, who don't need nothing. I mean, most thing my wife will ask me to do is get her eyebrows done. That's it. That's it. I mean, you want a woman who loves you, and that's why I always tell young brothers, man, get you a chick that wants you. I want a girl that wants me. A girl got to come to you first. Floyd looks corny with these girls who way out of his league who don't want him. I take that 7 over that 10. That 10 might let you do it, but that 7's going crazy. I want the one that's going crazy. That's just me. And it all comes down to who you pick as your wife, because your wife is gonna let you blow that kind of money. If me, D Free spend too much money, our wife gonna be on our butts, man. Just that's it. Can't spend all that money.
Yep.
But
I feel
that's
you,
how I
man.
go, man. That's how I go. But get you one, man, because Floyd was with like something crazy exotic. I would have just hit her, sent her on her way. He just be trying to like marry the corn. Just think about his how he do on TV. Remember that girl, Miss Jackson? He bought her all those purses, and I think Nelly bought her a chicken sandwich, and Nelly was off with it. So I mean, come on, man. Money don't unlame the lame, man. All I can say is, man, that's what Floyd get for being such a jerk, man. Like, come on, bro. Get this money, sell them cars, sell that house, and go on with yourself, man. Like my grandparents, I had to buy their house for them. My granddad was, when he was alive, God rest his soul, he was 75 years old, and he had almost an $800,000 house. I had to buy the house, and then end up selling it and getting them something smaller. Because what do they need an $800,000 house for? They don't need it. So that's what I mean when I say cats got to just, spend within your means, man, and keep you $40 and you'd be all right. That's all guys got to do. That's the BVO plan to win. Keep you $40. Keep you a couple of destitute chicks you can talk to. You'd be all right.
Yeah.
BBO, that's BBO.
Think about it. Think about this too,
Bring.
man. A lot of people that have wealth, I say wealth, like real wealth, they don't flaunt it. They don't have to show it at all. Like your Warren Buffetts and your billionaires, they don't flaunt their wealth. They don't never show it. They're wealthy.
Mhm.
So
You gotta remember though, we just sometime in the hood, man, I'm gonna be real. You be in that hood, man, eating that free lunch, that cold American cheese and bologna sandwich, or that American cheese and ham sandwich with that cold cookie and them apples. You be like, man, as soon as I get a chance, I'm gonna eat a steak. People don't understand. Even going
yeah.
out to eat is entertainment. That's just entertainment, man. When you go get that steak for $70, $80, that's entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy that same steak at your local grocery store for $20. Shout out to my wife. We was at the Ritz Carlton, right? So they had put some champagne up, and had some strawberries off of Valentine's Day. Man, when I Googled that champagne was $12, man. But because it was at the Ritz Carlton, that's not what I paid for. But that champagne was $12, man. So, you know, I don't know. These dudes be going too crazy, man. Like, you ever see how corny Floyd be looking with all that stuff, all them chains and coats and clothes? Man, that nigga 5'5", man. He can get all them clothes free. You know, I don't know. He be looking corny to me sometimes. What do I know?
You know the truth.
Just saying, I just never seen it. I've never seen a nigga so desperate to please other niggas. Like, I don't get it. That's why I think a lot of dudes is homosexuals, man. Because who are you trying to show? Who are you trying to prove that to? I mean, wow. What are you doing?
Did they say how much each one of them would get for the fight? Did they announce that yet? Or they just said that the fight is
Nah,
announced?
we haven't heard any
I haven't heard
disclosed
how much they
purses,
get,
but
but
they're gonna
whatever they
keep that
get,
in the wrap.
they
But if
should know
Netflix is
count
fitting the
that,
bill,
split that in half.
it's gonna definitely be over 100 each. If Floyd is coming doing a
Because everybody
professional
get
fight,
paid. Niggas
it's
don't
gonna be
realize
over.
everybody get paid. You don't get
Mm-hmm.
no $2,000 check. You get that go to
Mm-hmm.
you. That go to your people. That go to the tax man.
Okay, man.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Can y'all hear me?
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, BP.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just want to chime in real quick, and I'm gonna hop off. I've
Do
been
your
tuning
thing,
in the
Isaiah.
background. But what's it called? I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm 28, so for me, this fight's cool, cause I ain't really grow up seeing Pretty Boy, but back then when my pops used to box, so he bring me around the gym, and I got to see a lot of fights, but since my pops he was an amateur in the heavyweights, so I got to see a lot of heavyweights. So I got to see a lot of that. The heavyweights, they had a lot of action. But then I got a little older, then I started to see Floyd. But I'm not gonna lie, I like the fight. I think it's a great fight. I don't want to say it's gonna be one of the best fights. I mean, because they already fought, and I seen that fight like more than 20 times. And I always ask myself, what if they had a rematch? But let's if we keep it in a stack, I don't think Pacquiao gonna win. And I hear a lot of people saying Pacquiao looked good versus Barrios, But I don't know. I went back to look at it. He looked tired from the 6th all the way to the 12th. And I feel like going into the 10th to the 12th, that's when he kind of looked dead to me. You know what I mean? And I don't want to see I don't want to see that. I want to see a good fight. Obviously, we can't bring back time, but I think it's a great fight for right now for the state that boxing is in, considering that everybody going to Zuffa right now, or we ain't getting 2 3 fights out of our favorite fighters, or we ain't even getting the fights that we want. It's like right now boxing is in a place where like storylines ain't a thing no more. So if I fight in 35 and I move up to 40, and I see somebody's food, I'm gonna call them out at 47. That's just how I see the young generation, I guess, the people that's my age. And I get it. They prize fighters at the end of the day. But what I grew up watching was somebody was dominated in one weight class, and if they lost, and if they couldn't get that belt, they would either move up or move down to dominate a weight class that they belong in. And I miss that, and I want to see that. But also too, in the sense of Floyd, I was hearing a lot of people talking about Floyd and the money situation, and it's kind of sad to see that, just because I mean, me being 28, I've always worked since I was like 16. So I always had, like, as soon as I turned 18, I learned about CDs with compound interest. So I always had those. But just to hear that, like, Floyd going broke, it kind of questions. It's like, damn, like, he got all these cars and he buying all this jewelry on lease, and it's like, damn, man, like, you can't even invest for your future. You can't even invest for your grandchild. And I get it. The father of the grandchild makes a lot of money right now, because for a lot of people that don't know, I think his son-in-law, or ex-son-in-law, it's a NBA young boy, so he gets money. So his grandson is always going to be good. But to just hear that Floyd coming back for a paycheck, it's saddening, just because, I mean, he's one of my favorites. And for me, that green WBC belt, it means something to me. So whenever I see fighters go for that belt, I automatically say, damn, yo, that's
One
Floyd's
thousand
belt. But that's
percent.
all I
I'm
want to say
definitely
for
with
now,
you on
bro.
that.
Appreciate you.
And I don't feel like it's only for a paycheck. Isaiah fell off. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
I hear you. Yeah.
yeah.
Hold on. I can't hear y'all. Let me refresh.
Yeah, but salute to Isaiah. He was really cooking.
Yeah, that was good.
I don't yeah. I don't feel bad. Well, I feel bad for Floyd's family if that is the case, that he's really going broke, because that means that he's irresponsible. Because I don't know how much he's suing Showtime for $350 million. So I don't know how much of that money he really kept or really made, but I know for a fact he's made at least 8 figures in his career. So that's supposed to be generational wealth. Like, his family, his kids' kids, they're not supposed to be worried about nothing. You
Floyd
know?
Floyd got Floyd got money. Mark. Let me
I
just say
mean,
this real
yeah,
quick,
yeah, no,
Robert.
he
Hey,
got
Robert. Just
assets. He got
okay, my
mansions.
bad.
He got cars, well, go ahead, Patrick. Go ahead.
Let me say this, Robert Houston. Pull back up, man. All you gotta do is turn on your camera. My bad. I didn't see you in time, but man, StreamYard, y'all
So
gotta do better.
Floyd, so
StreamYard is
Floyd and
coming out this
Pacquiao
little
fighting.
ass.
They're getting it on. They're getting it on for a second time.
Yes, that's happening because they were talking about the Pacquiao versus Paradnikov, right? And I mean, that was a wild fight. It's like, why fight this tough guy? Um, I think they was essentially signaling to Floyd like, this is the time, let's make the fight. And then Netflix came in, and that's just what it is. So we're gonna get Floyd versus Pacquiao, and I just want to see how many rounds it is. It's a real fight if it's 12 rounds. Marky, do you want to see a 12-round Pacquiao Floyd fight?
Nope, I'm not watching it. Um, if I don't have a Netflix subscription right now, so I'm not gonna be paying for one anytime
Yo,
soon.
yo, what's going on,
I
bro?
don't support. Yeah, I don't
Bro,
support those people from the land of
don't know
Zion
if you
across
could
the
hear
Oh,
me,
what's
street.
bro.
going on?
But
That's is
maybe
that
my
pigeon?
connection's a bit shit or some shit, bro. But
Is
just
that
gotta say
pigeon?
one thing, bro.
That's Phil Johns. He can't. Can you hear me?
Mayweather back. We need to see that, bro.
I don't think he can
I'm
hear
not
us.
mad at him myself, bro.
Can you hear
But
us?
I'll watch Mayweather if he
He can't hear
appears
us, Mark.
back, bro.
Let him cook.
We'll have to see, any. Gotta keep it close to the chest, bro.
Where
Can
you
you hear
from,
us?
man?
We
You
gotta
can hear
keep
us?
it close to the chest, bro. If Mayweather's back, it's
I
gotta
don't
be
think you
close
can.
to the
I
chest,
don't think you
bro.
can.
I like when new people come in
There you go.
and we build in our community, we
There
build in
you
our
go, bro.
support system. And this is going to be a phenomenal fight. Floyd versus Manny. AC, this is why I'm excited about
That's
the
what I'm
fight
saying.
because we're going to bring in so many people. The fanfare is going to be phenomenal. And
That's
we
what it
just going
is,
to
bro.
we're going to grow our support system. We're going to grow the community and we're going to get I think it's going to be a great event because look, it's no way Manny Pacquiao Promotions, TMT, Mayweather Promotions, Carmel Moulton is back. He'll be fighting
It's
real
probably gonna
soon.
be
I'm
a
gonna get the
fire
date on that.
undercard.
Yeah, this undercard is gonna be crazy. So I'm looking forward to it.
I might stream it just for the undercard. But that
It's
main
gonna be on
event,
Netflix. Can you can it's gonna be on Netflix. What you think?
Yeah, they trying to make some bread off of that.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna find some way to stream it. But I mean, if the fight happened, I mean, it's whatever. I didn't. I mean, this ain't something I've been asking for. This ain't something that we've been thirsting for. I mean, like the first Mayweather Pacquiao, if we just being honest, it was a disaster. Like there was not the action. It was not like they called it the fight of the century, and it was not that. There was a whole bunch of excuses afterwards about torn rotator cuffs and just in general. Like they paid. Well, it was $100 for the pay per view, and then I think like half the country couldn't even see it because of technical difficulties. So like that fight sucked a lot of the energy out of boxing. But hey, if somebody wants to pay these two old men to get in there, I mean, God bless them. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, the first one was a sparring match. Like they were just sparring.
Yeah, yeah. The first one was
Yeah.
pretty bad. The first 4 rounds were pretty good. The first 4 rounds was pretty good, but after that,
Hey,
it was just rinse, wash, and
I
repeat
watch
for
this fight if it's free on Netflix. If they talking about it's a pay per view, I'm not paying for this.
Yeah, it's gonna be on
yeah,
Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, so, yeah, like I said, it's free on Netflix. I watch it.
Yeah.
yeah. In general, I just ain't. I'm not giving no type of my bread to Floyd Mayweather. Like, just absolutely not. That's like a principle I have.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be on Netflix. You got Netflix, Mark, in the Virgin Island?
No, I don't got. My father got Netflix. I don't got Netflix.
Oh, okay. Just watch it with your pops then.
I might tell him
Easy deal.
to undo his shit, or excuse me, to undo his account for about a month or two.
Yeah.
You always you always on that anarchy stuff, huh?
I'm on that protest stuff. I don't mess with Floyd.
Nah. Oh yeah, cause he was up there with the Israelites. I got you,
Absolutely, that man a coon.
man. Listen, Floyd Mayweather is an opportunist. I mean, he's a capitalist. So we just got to keep it at that.
What he say? B3 legal bank robberies. He said that right to our face.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta respect the man. He's telling you what it is. If you choose to continue, if you choose to pay for it, that's on you. He told you what it was.
I agree. I agree 1,000% free.
And
If
and
you
let
choose to
me
pay
and
for it,
hold
it's on
on,
you.
and we got to be politically correct too. And my apology if I offended anybody. He wasn't up there with the Israelites, because that could be misinterpreted. He was up there with uh the people of Israel. You know, the people that are occupying Israel at this time.
I just say the people from
So
the land of Zion. That's what they are.
yeah, I
I don't
mean,
know what he was.
I mean, Marky, you on the political, you know, you're gonna always bring politics to the show, obviously, right? But you said we all capitalists. We got bills, right? Yeah. Talk to him, Kerry. We trying to get to some money.
So, Marky,
I
I'm gonna
just
need you later, Marky. I'm gonna need you later.
Okay. Why,
I'm gonna
man?
need you later. It's a
Hey, I
It's
mean,
a cultural
he
topic
said,
that I'm talking about
he
later.
said,
All right, send me the link. I'll pull up. Don't worry
I
about it.
got you.
Smoke
the thing
session in the
is,
building, Coach
he
Eddie.
said we talking about Mayweather fight going broke, but we don't care about this fight. Yeah, and we don't care about the fight because it's not a good fight. No,
Is
I
he
don't
broke?
want to see.
T Mac
I
was
don't.
going on. We already seen the fight. It wasn't. It wasn't.
I mean, like I
I
said, we
mean,
seen these guys at the end of their prime, and we saw what the results was. Now that these guys are clearly out of their prime, what you expect it to be a better fight? No,
Hold
it's
up,
not going to
free.
be
yeah,
a better
Hold up,
fight.
36,
free,
It's
free.
38.
going, if
Hey,
anything,
free.
it's going to be worse.
Hold up, free.
Ah,
Hold on. Manny Pacquiao had a torn rotator cuff. Remember all that bullshit?
Man,
What? I got to throw it out there, Mark. I got to, I got to throw it out there.
yeah, man. Pac-Man was injured. I'm with Smoke.
He was injured, So now with a good
No,
arm,
I don't care. I don't care if he was injured or not. He wasn't injured in the Mario Barrios fight.
it was ring rust. It was ring rust. I'm about to give you every bullshit excuse that I've heard, or you're gonna get, bro. I'm about.
Nah, that was a
Let's get
bigger.
back on the
And that,
channel,
hold on,
y'all. Y'all peace
that was a
out.
bigger man. He moved. I mean, he came back off a 3-year layoff, and you
There we
know,
go,
he
B3.
a lot.
There we go,
Everybody, the majority of fans
Oh,
scored the fight for him.
There we
who,
go,
who was a bigger man?
B3.
Barrios.
Barrios.
No, he wasn't.
He's
Manny Pacquiao fought at 47 way longer than Mario Barrios have ever fought at 47. Manny
But I
Pacquiao
think
was the bigger
Manny.
man.
But I think Manny
Mario
walked
Barrios
around
was
Mario
the
Barrios is
smaller man.
6'1". Free. Come
He
on,
was
man.
the
We can't
smaller
do that.
man.
But
Yeah,
Manny
yeah,
Pacquiao, I think
He was
walked
bigger than
around at
Ryan. He was bigger than
147
Ryan. So you
pounds.
gonna tell
Free.
me Pacquiao bigger than Garcia too?
huh?
You gonna say Pacquiao bigger than Ryan Garcia?
When we talk about bigger at the weight class, I don't know. I didn't see Manny Pacquiao in the ring with
Manny
Mario
Pacquiao ain't
Barrios.
never walked around 175 pounds. Never.
I don't know what Manny Pacquiao ever walked
Not,
around with.
well, we ain't never seen
That
Manny
man
Pacquiao fat.
walks around
I
at
know, I know, I
147
know, I
pounds.
know
Free.
Manny Pacquiao. I know Manny Pacquiao fought at 54. None of those guys ever fought at 54.
Hey,
No, he
B3,
didn't.
Great
No, he
point,
didn't.
Free.
Free. He fought at
B3, take
144, and
that back. The
Margarito
last
came
one.
in at
See, hold
150.
on, hold
It
on.
was a
See,
dead weight.
this is the difference right here. Those guys were cutting down to weight classes. Manny Pacquiao was putting on weight, going up. That's the difference. These guys are walking around 170 pounds, 180 pounds by their own admission. So they
Yeah,
are
back when
bigger
cut
men than
crack.
Manny Pacquiao's. They're bigger men. Manny
He
Pacquiao
put
went up. These guys were coming down.
he
Hey,
put on
B3,
he
B3,
put
Hey,
on
let
weight
me.
to go up. He
in the
put on
chat
weight to go
asked,
up, and
is he
he
taking
weighed
a blood
more
test?
than 154 on fight night.
Hold on, Smoke. I got you, Free. Let me bring Smoke, and then I gotta say salute T Hill back in here. Go
What's
ahead.
his name? Isaiah said, real
Yeah.
question is Pac finally gonna take that blood?
I mean,
Absolutely.
I mean, he did for the first fight.
Smoke is the devil.
It's a
First
little
of all,
bit of
Oh my
who
God,
got that
man.
echo?
Bro, why
yeah,
you keep
somebody got
bringing,
that echo.
why you keep letting this Judas come back up here, man?
Damn.
Oh man, here we go again.
Listen, like you said, it's my
I'm
brother
talking
and I
about
love
Jordan.
him.
That's my brother Juan. That's Green
First of all,
Banana Juan.
first of all,
I'm talking about
I ain't no
BBL.
fucking Jews. I'm a fucking Catholic. Hold on, hold the
I'm
fuck up.
saying, you
Well,
letting
let's
literally the
just
biggest
see.
Judas up here. If I'm the devil, he's the biggest Judas walking around this world.
Wow.
Oh
Mm,
shit.
wow.
Just
All
want to
right,
keep it biblical, but go tell me here what's going on, pimping.
all right, bro.
Damn.
Bro. One thing's for
Now let's
sure.
bring in
We ain't
T
gonna
Hill.
talk
That's a
about
good
BBL like
transition,
that.
Juan. Because T Hill, let's bring in T Hill. Isaiah pulling back up. I think he is going to take that blood test. I mean, that's why the fight is announced now, right? And the fight is in September. So I did the math earlier. It's literally 7 months of testing.
Hold on. I want to say something. B3.
Angie B, good to see you.
Don't you all know that Floyd Mayweather testosterone levels were through the roof because he had a therapeutic exemption? So let's don't play these games, man.
Here we go again.
And don't forget, Coach J, that was a retroactive therapeutic exemption. He went for that after they caught him with the IV.
Oh, not there. Um,
They didn't, but it wasn't against the rules for him to have an IV.
yeah, the IV against the
Hold on.
rules,
So hold on.
but
So is anybody y'all picking Pac-Man in the rematch or what?
No,
I
we
mean,
talking about
no,
No, I,
the testosterone
Nah,
level
hell
being
no,
through the
but
no.
roof.
we're not,
Hell no. I
we
don't
we're not,
I
but
don't I don't know
we're
if
not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that though, because
Okay.
even if you be like, oh, he had the IV, there's nothing in the rule book that's saying that he can't have an IV. He can have an IV.
There
It's
was
not.
hold on. There was a rule.
No, no, bro. That time in that time period, there was nothing in the rule book saying that you can't have an IV.
I'm not putting jackets on people who hadn't tested positive when we got people
No,
taking all
I'm
kinds of
not,
stuff.
and
We
I'm not
got
saying
people
put a
taking
jacket.
snack and
I'm not
everything
saying
else in the world.
I'm not
So
saying put a
you
jacket on.
can't
But
do that, bro.
No,
I'm
no,
saying it like this.
and even
And,
I'm
and
even even
vitamins and
It
vitamins is
say
not steroids. Stop,
it
stop it.
say saline and the
but,
vitamans was banned
but
under
hold
WADA.
on.
The
Even
guidelines they were using for that
even
fight.
Yeah.
in certain um certain sanctioning bodies or certain I forgot councils, whatever you want to call it. They say you can it's only against the rules of having an IV if you don't let them know ahead of time and the reason why you're getting the IV. So they're not saying you can't have an IV. You just got to let them know ahead of time and give the reason why you're getting an IV.
And
Hmm.
they
So
have to approve it.
That's
They're
one of the
going
reasons
and
why
they
Floyd
have
fought
to
in Las
approve it.
Vegas
Come
all the
on now.
time because they allowed him to do what he wanted to do.
Now
It
let me
allowed
ask
him to
you
get
this.
shots in his hands and all that stuff.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo,
that's
come
right.
on now, player.
His in his
What are we
hands.
talking
In
about
his
here?
hands. Shots in his hands. Juan.
Jesus
He said
Christ,
hands.
player. Jesus
Come on,
Christ,
man.
player.
Come on, Juan. Come on. Be serious, man.
I'm
But that
sorry. I'm
makes
sorry.
sense. Listen, if Richardson Hitchens could have got an IV to keep the Duarte fight going on, everybody and their mama would have signed off on it.
Nah, but even then,
Everybody would have signed off on
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Take
you
the
got it. But you
IV
got,
kid, get them
but
item,
you
get
got
them
to, you got to,
vitamins and show up on fight night. Come on, bro.
you got to take, you got to take into consideration the type of sickness he has. Yeah, that's food poisoning. That's not him being
Right. I'm
sick.
just telling you
That's
a
Oh,
con.
food
what
I'm just
was it,
poisoning.
telling you
Nate?
the concept. I'm just telling you the concept is that we want fighters to show up on fight night. I mean, it's not like he had a steroid cycle where he was trying to increase speed and power before his weight cut.
Because and also
You
people
see what
got to
I'm saying?
remember. I also people got to remember though. Freddie Roach has come out and said it. He said it in that documentary that HBO said it. He said it. If fucking Manny had taken the blood test, quote unquote, he wouldn't be good for him for 3 or 4 days. So even if you was to sit here and be like, oh well, you know what I'm saying? Floyd did this. All right, well, why it's not? Why isn't it an exception for him? You gotta be like, well, he just came out and said this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even if they was like, oh well, they had something against it. It's the place they fought up, like Coach just said, and even then, that's a going against whatever that's whatever sanctioning body wants to do. So if tell them, oh well, I'm taking this, for this reason, why? Then and they accept it, then that's not dirty. You can't be like, well, this, and that. Manny avoided the damn fucking the drug test for years, bro. For years. All they wanted was a drug test. That was all over the place. A drug test. He didn't want to take it. For what reason? I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
ain't
don't know.
saying Manny is clean. I'm just saying that whole situation because the
He
articles
ain't
I
want you to
read,
see. He ain't
one,
want you to see them Pac-Man penalties. He was damn taking. It was in his damn system.
Because
I
you
mean,
gotta,
no doubt.
How the hell you gonna say I'm scared of needles, but you got tattoos all over your body? Make that
yeah.
shit make sense.
No, but and this is the thing where people, you know what I'm saying? People gotta understand, right? When fighters fight, they're gonna cheat. There's been cheaters throughout the fucking their life. I know stuff that I'm not gonna put out there that y'all not gonna believe. Y'all gonna be like, whoa, what? Like, because there's fighters. I've been around dudes that we all know. Dudes like Chad Dawson, dudes like fucking Mike Oliver, dudes like fucking what you call it, Cordell. But like I've been around all these dudes, and they know dudes that are running around them circles, and they tell us these stories like, whoa, what? What are you talking about? Like if these dudes. Like when people be like, "Oh, well, Paulie be talking," nah, Paulie really don't be talking on his ass. Paulie really be trying to tell you how the truth. Sometimes, yeah, he over exaggerates the whole thing, but it's a lot of times more than not, he's really kind of telling the truth.
Hey Bentley, in the chat, Bentley. No, we're not talking about just
Make
taking the
sure y'all don't
test
forget to tap the
like
like
that.
button,
Just
follow the
because
channel,
you
help the
know.
channel grow. Bless the Zelle, the PayPal, the Cash App. We building, we working. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. We got to talk to T Hill. T Hill, get in on this, man. How you doing this
I'm
morning?
here.
Hey man, I'm trying to make it, bro. It's a tough day, man. The fact,
Praying for you,
the
brother.
past
You already
couple,
know I go.
yeah, man. It's been a long week, bro. We had couple of caterings, man, and
Man,
unfortunately,
it's
it's a
only
2-man
Tuesday,
crew.
Tommy Hill.
Hey, I'm still here though, dog. You know, I'm just telling you,
Shoot,
brother was
Much
tired the
love,
whole
much
week
love.
the
before.
morning, shoot, the morning I'm having this morning, bro. I've been wanting to choke somebody out this head.
Yeah, man. Well, don't choke nobody out, man. You know what I'm saying? That we
Yeah.
need you to be the light in the world, bro.
Hill,
So be the
Yeah.
light in the
I ain't gonna
world.
come pick you up if you do that once, okay?
Rice
Nah,
the
nah,
man, what's
nah, nah.
going
See, look
on?
at you, dog. See, Mark, you out of
See what I'm
line,
saying?
bro. You out of
See?
line, bro.
Yep. Kick him out for two. Kick him out
No,
for 5 minutes.
no, bro. You out of line for that, bro. But yeah, we talking about Pacquiao Mayweather.
Yeah.
Pacquiao with Mayweather. Before you get into it, T Hill, let me just say this. I did have to make a video to appeal the monetization decision on YouTube. So everybody just keep me in prayer. Keep the channel in prayer. Hopefully everything will go through. I made the video. The video was decent. They're gonna view the video and let us know in 14 days. So that's good that we have a clear understanding. So
Yo, you should have just closed it at the end with the famous slogan, dog. Let's go green. They would have understood and they would have gave you the damn monetization. They're like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
We can't stop this man paper. But
Mm-hmm.
right.
anyway, the thing with Mayweather and Pacquiao, like honestly, you got people who will tune into that fight, and that's the state of boxing right now. It's
Mm-hmm.
crazy that we'll get that rematch before we'll get other rematches. It's crazy we'll get those fights. I heard there's about to be a fight with Tyson as well too, preceding that, which is wild. Like, you know, these fights are being made, but we can't get the regular fights we want to see made that people are actually competing for prizes in the sport that assemble themselves towards belts. So man, I'm a little bit upset because like it seems like boxing has went the way of TikTok and Instagram, where everybody's doing challenges and pranks, dog. Like it's the next thing. They want to be the better version of the next nigga that did something before them. If these two Mickey Frickies can get in the ring and fight, then why can't we get the other people in the ring and fight? I do understand why he's coming back to fight because clearly some things are going on with him in his personal life where, you know, you got to reset the ticker, so to speak. So, you know, why not? He just saw a fight between Pacquiao and Barrios do a lot of numbers. And that's just Barrios. Nobody really checking in for Barrios. But if you put Floyd name up in there, people want to see him lose. People want to see him get his tail beat. So they'll tune in hoping that, you know, Manny Pacquiao will beat that tail. They was always doing that, you know, and, you know, I shout out to Smoke. Smoke said, you know, the man had all kind of needles put into his skin and put ink on his flesh, but then he was scared to do a test that was going to extract some blood to see whether or not he was on the up and up. That stopped us from getting, quote unquote, in the prime to fight. I do want to make mention of the fact that when he fought him, he still was the senior in the ring. So I can't see how somebody older can age somebody else out. But that being the case, the fight wasn't when we wanted it. We got it, and it didn't turn out to be what we expected, or a lot of people did. And I did expect. I thought that no matter when they fought, I seen what he did to Marquez, bro, and I know what Marquez was, dog. And I know they say styles make fights, but Floyd is a very unique talent in the ring, and he's able to process what you do well and take that away, and he's able to make it in the ring. He don't really need somebody telling him. He just had some good people in the corner telling him, you know, reassuring him what he needed to do. That being the case, man, you know, I don't want to see that fight. I really don't. I won't even, unless it's bracketed with a hell of a card, which I'm pretty sure they're going to have to do, because they're going to have to make it a value for some people who actually do appreciate the competition in the sport. They're going to have to put some big names on there. We might get some good fights underneath their banner, and that might be good. But other than that, man, I can't see no good coming from these fights, man. Him versus Tyson, or him versus what's the name? Even him. Well, him versus Roy might be a different story because Roy genuinely don't like that Mickey Fricky. I think Roy tried to go up in there and hurt him.
I
But
think
other than
Floyd might stop. I think Floyd could stop Roy at this age. I'm just being honest.
Oh man, come on, bro.
Ain't no come on, bro. Roy looking bad.
Roy beat your ass.
Shit. I got the shit. I
Roy
ain't gonna
beat
let
your
him put
ass
hands
right
on me.
now. Getting out the bed, not even Roy beat your ass.
Coach
I ain't
Eddie,
gonna
you must
fight.
have
I ain't
forgot.
gonna fight him with
You
hands.
must have forgot.
I got
I
this
mean,
knife in my
bro. I
waist, and
mean,
I got a brick I could pick up, boy.
you talking about this the same
He
Floyd
still beat your
Mayweather,
ass with
right?
a brick, bro. Roy Jones is right now at whatever age he is.
I kick his
Stop the
old
Roy
ass
beat
violence.
legs
your
out
ass.
from
Stop
under
the
him.
violence. Stop the
Roy beat
violence.
your
Boy,
ass.
can we all get along? Stop the violence.
Now,
Yeah,
be real
mad
though, like,
because
bro,
Floyd
people be
Mayweather
talking
will
about
put
Roy.
hands on Roy
People be
Jones.
talking about Roy like, oh, I'll put hands on Roy. Roy beat your ass.
I
Roy beat
never
everybody
said I
ass on
put
this
hands
planet.
on Roy. I
There's
said Floyd will
nobody
put
on this
hands
planet
on
that can
Roy.
beat Roy
But
Jones
now
right now.
that you mention it, I would put hands on that old ass nigga.
You know what? You know what, Marky? That's why you half American and half something else. Because real Americans
Shit,
know you can't whoop Roy.
I'll show you my passport, boy. Where's your passport?
I
Are
don't
you
need
American?
one.
Where's
Hold
your
on, hold on, hold
I don't
on.
documentation,
need a
Is
boy?
passport.
Marky
I'm
on?
from
Hold
America.
on.
I'm
He
born
said
in
I got a
America.
social.
You who this nigga on that name?
I'm born in America. I don't need no passport to go
He
no
said I
How
place.
got a
you know
social.
that? How
He
You
said
you
I
don't
got a
know
know.
that?
social player.
You know what I'm saying? I got a social security
You a
card.
Zambian.
No, I am
Illegals
a.
got socials too.
You said who?
Illegals got social security
No. They
cards
got a
too.
green card that they have to keep renewing. Mine never had to be renewed.
Nah, them boys got social security cards. I don't believe you're an American since now we talking about it.
That's
The
You gonna
boys
crazy.
bring up
got
my
green cards.
citizenship.
They got a number that motherfuckers can find them with.
All I did was speak the facts about Floyd being able to beat Roy at
Who
this
that
age,
nigga
and it's
on
turned
that
into
name?
something else.
Word up.
Marky Dan.
Marky Dan.
What?
He
Marky
gonna stay in
Dan.
the
He gonna
big.
stay in the big house? Well, you got a problem with that?
This is
Hell
the
no.
worst.
Marky got to stay in the shed when it's cold,
Marcus
too.
don't want nobody come sleeping in the big house.
Marky got to stay in the shed.
Yo,
And he ain't
Marky.
in, and not even in there, and not even in the big house. Let me let's get back on task, y'all. Hold on,
Bunch
smoke.
of
Hey, smoke.
cones.
Cook.
Hmm?
Come on, Mark.
Go ahead.
Talk to me about Mayweather versus Pacquiao. Uh, do
Okay.
you?
The real shit. Go ahead. But go ahead.
It's 7 months out, so I'm sure they're gonna have stringent testing. Floyd coming out of retirement, not an exhibition.
Hmm.
I'm sure the payday is crazy.
Definitely.
Now, can you see a scenario where Pacquiao gets the win?
No.
Break it down for the people. Cause it
Okay.
was cause when you look at it, it looked closer. It probably looked somewhat closer to punch stats and everything. They both of them are a little older now. I think Floyd is 46, Manny is 48, right?
No. Floyd's older,
No,
man.
Floyd 48, Manny's 47, Floyd be 49 this year.
Yeah, that's why I said it didn't make sense that they said he was trying to age Manny out. Like, how could an older
Hmm.
man age another man out that's younger than him?
He older
Right.
than him. You know what I'm saying? It was the same thing with Bud, or Bud trying to age him out, or he trying to age, but he's the older man. But here's the thing with this Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather fight that
Yeah.
it's gonna be crazy, right? One is proven that these dudes are bigger than the belts. That's one. Two, they about to, I hate to say it, man, but they about to they're gonna keep showing the young boys this how you get it. Stop talking and just get it. And three, Manny's got way more wear and tear on his body than Floyd. Everybody, you want to talk about the last exhibition, the last fight? Just real talk. Maybe Manny got like 27% chance if he fights Floyd with the beard and the hair. But if bald head Floyd shows up, he's gonna beat the shit out of Manny Pacquiao.
He didn't beat the crap out of him the first time. What are we talking about,
Man,
man?
that shit wasn't even close. That fight wasn't even close. It was boring. He neutralized the hell out of all that run, that jumping in and out shit. And then when Manny felt the some of them punches, he just didn't jump in there and run through them fight and run through it like everybody thought he was gonna do. So Manny's older, Floyd's older, but who's really been taking care of their body? We're gonna find out in September. I just got Floyd whooping him. I don't think Manny can, in any scenario, in any age, in any setting, Anytime in their prime, Manny would not beat Floyd Mayweather, and I got Floyd beating him 6 days out of the week and twice on Sunday. It is what it is.
I would agree.
Would you want to respond to that, Coach?
Yeah,
I'll.
I'm just saying it's good because this gonna reopen a lot of conversation that was going on when this fight first happened. From people breaking the fight down with the 60 frames per second, going over the concrete box, going there. Evander Holyfield said he thought Pacquiao won. A lot of people. Hey, that's okay. I'm just rehashing everything to bring everybody up to speed. At the particular time, there was a consensus that a lot of people thought Pacquiao won the fight. Now, I'm just telling what they told me. All I'm saying is Floyd Mayweather Sr. told Floyd Mayweather Jr. he was fight like he was scared. Those are the facts. Second of all, I seen Floyd Mayweather probably get hurt 3 times in that fight. Second of all, and also there's a lot of videos out there breaking it down frame for frame, and I witnessed it myself. If you really want to be honest, Floyd Mayweather, I mean Manny Pacquiao hit Floyd on the button a whole lot more than Floyd hit him on the button. A lot more. But it is what it is. He was catching Floyd, he was going underneath Floyd's shots and hitting it right on the chin. That's why Floyd was like, no, this dude is not about to make me a highlight reel. That's why he fought Floyd Mayweather like he did. That's why Mayweather fought Pacquiao like he did. He said my game plan was easy. When he came close to me, I grabbed him, locked him up, and made him reset. Now that's a part of boxing. To grab somebody, put him in a headlock, and then make him start over. Hey, it won. It wasn't a great fight. It was. If nobody dumped, I don't think either guy really had a scratch on him at the end of the fight. To be honest, both guys looked very fresh. They looked very happy. They were smiling. They were shaking hands because they know they just made a boatload of money. Nobody took a lot of damage. Now these guys are so old right now. I'm gonna tell you why I think Pacquiao had a better chance now than he did then because Floyd is a reflex fighter, and the older you get, your reflexes start to fail. Pacquiao's never been a reflex fighter. Pacquiao always got hit a whole lot more than Mayweather did, but Pacquiao still has decent pop. So I expect a little bit better fight because these guys are older. It shouldn't be as much running around, as much holding. They're familiar with each other. I think we're going to get an interesting fight, man. I think so. I think both guys are going to bring their A game, as much as you can for a 47 and a 49-year-old guy. I mean, who cares? Who cares? Like, what is there to lose now? I mean, Pacquiao already got losses. Floyd, okay, you 50-0, whoopie doo. You broke the record by fighting the guy on the freaking pro debut. You know what I'm saying? I guess if you want to get credit for that, okay, fine, whatever. You beat a pro debut for you to break somebody's record. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna watch it.
Floyd Mayweather gonna beat the
On
damn.
Netflix for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I watched a different fight because I didn't see Manny Pacquiao even come close to winning that fight against Floyd Mayweather. It wasn't even close. I saw it clearly one sided. Manny Pacquiao did land some punches, but it was clearly one sided. I don't recall giving Manny Pacquiao no more than maybe 2 rounds. And that was towards the end of the fight when Floyd Mayweather had the fight pretty much in the bag. And he was just
I,
coasting.
But I think people were just acting like it was like some dominant performance and like he just beat Pacquiao down. That wasn't the case. He didn't
No, he
beat him
just
down.
outboxed him. He
You,
just
you know, it
outboxed
wasn't
him.
it
No,
wasn't a
I think
dominant performance. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of people, Evander Holyfield included in that, they felt like Pacquiao was the one pushing the fight, and they might have gave him some rounds because of that, or they might have felt like the judges didn't give him the credit he deserved. But there's no way, if you really understand how to score a fight, you could have gave that fight to Manny Pacquiao. There's just no way, especially in the second half of the fight. I give you the first half or the first 4 rounds. I think I gave Pacquiao maybe 2 rounds. It was a point, I think, in the fourth round where he caught Floyd, and then Floyd was up against the ropes, and Pacquiao flurried on him with like a 10, 20 punch combination. That was like his best moment of the fight. But after that, like it was just one way traffic. So I don't understand how you could say Pacquiao won that. And yeah, he's not gonna win this fight. or at least I don't foresee him winning this fight.
Man, Evander Holyfield couldn't even sell his barbecue sauce, man. Bro, just shit over there.
I think it'd be a better fight. I think it would be more better just because it's based on the guy's age. Because like I said, Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, reflex fighter. You know, he looked great on the pads and everything, but both guys are slowed down enough to make it a little bit more interesting than the first fight. Like I said, there was nobody, in my opinion, neither guy had a scratch on him at the end of the fight. I mean, people, you know, the crazy thing of people like, oh, Floyd, he freaking destroyed him. Man, Floyd didn't destroy freaking Manny Pacquiao. He didn't have a scratch on him. What are you talking about? It was just I'll point you victory. It was to the point where Floyd Mayweather Sr. said, you fighting like you're scared. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. So something was going on. Pacquiao was doing something for Floyd Sr. Floyd Sr. was cussing his son out. He was cussing him out.
Yeah, because he was on the back foot. He wasn't letting his hands go.
Yeah, if you want to say Floyd outclassed him, that might be an apt term because I only gave Pacquiao maybe 3 or 4 rounds in that fight. Maybe 3 rounds.
I gave him 2.
Yeah, so if you want to say Floyd outclassed him, I mean,
I
that
mean,
might be.
he beat him in an amateur. He beat him in an amateur style. I mean, he just outpointed him. It's like whatever separated them was usually like 3 punches in a
I
round.
mean,
That's the separation.
if you look at Floyd's career, once he got older, that's pretty much what he did to everybody. He pretty much outpointed him. Yeah, it was a couple of fights here and there where he landed some solid shots. He dropped his opponent or he stopped his opponent with what was the guy name? I forgot his name now. The one that headbutted him. But other than
Victor
that,
Ortiz.
Victor Ortiz.
yeah, Victor Ortiz. Other than that, Floyd pretty much outpointed everybody.
You know, a fight I just.
He wasn't that big puncher that he once was when he was at the smaller weight class because he had brittle hands. So he pretty much outpointed everybody.
You know, a fight I just watched the other day. It was Floyd versus Mosley, and I always remembered Floyd putting boots to Mosley's behind after he got dropped. But if you really go back and watch the fight, Floyd didn't really do much. It was just the fact that Mosley, no matter what he did, he couldn't land nothing. And then Floyd was always there to counter, and he was always right back in front of him. And it was nothing he could do. He was just mentally destroying that man.
If you violate, I'm going to demonstrate.
Yeah,
All I'm gonna say is that, and these are the. I went back and watched that whole entire fight, 60 frames per second. And I'm telling you, God is my witness. Pacquiao landed on Mayweather's chin a whole lot more than Mayweather landed on his chin. Those are facts.
I mean, listen, Pacquiao is southpaw, and that Philly shit, that shoulder roll, he can't really use that against southpaws because it's not lined up the
He might
same.
have landed more big shots, but did he land more punches than Floyd? No. He might have landed more big shots than Floyd. When we talk about power, you talking about effective power shots. He might have landed more effective power shots, but he didn't land more shots than Floyd. Floyd clearly outboxed him. He clearly
If you go back and watch that fight in normal speed, you don't see the shots that were landed. When they broke. That's what I'm saying. This is gonna open up a whole nother can of worms. It's gonna be a discussion because they broke that whole entire fight down 60 frames per second. And the thing that caught me by surprise was that how flush and how Manny was able to counterpunch Mayweather with these crazy, stupid shots that come from these crazy angles that he never seen before, and how flush he was catching Mayweather, and the look of surprise on his face, like, dang, this guy is catching me with all kinds of stuff that I'm not used to getting caught by.
I really wish that fight should have happened in 2007, 2009. I really wish it happened back then because that's the two of them at the height of their powers.
That was Manny's fault that it didn't happen. It was Manny's fault.
I'm not. Yeah, it is Manny's fault. He should have just took the blood test. But that's when the fight should have happened. It's a shame it didn't.
He didn't take that blood test because we'd have seen them Pac-Man pellets in his goddamn blood.
Hey, I mean, and this is the thing also with Floyd.
I think 2009 was
had a bigger fan base
when Manny stopped Cotto.
I mean, yeah, Manny Pacquiao got a bigger fan base. He definitely got a bigger fan base.
He did, because you got to remember, Floyd Mayweather even managed to piss off his own people.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That man was burning money in the middle of a recession, bro. I don't think nobody liked Floyd Mayweather.
No, anytime you got a whole country behind one fighter, and you got another fighter that where when you come from America, you never going to have the whole country behind you. You know, I don't care who the fighter is. The whole country ain't gonna be behind him. But Manny Pacquiao had the whole country. The whole Philippines was behind Manny Pacquiao. He's always gonna have more fans because he got a whole country behind him. And you had a lot of people that like
But
Floyd.
he,
You had
he
a lot
had
of
more
people that didn't
American.
like
He had more American fans too, though. Pacquiao, that was the thing. He
I
had
don't,
more
I
American
don't, I
fans
don't
too.
know. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, you got to man. One that many white people rocking with Floyd like that. First of all, so you
No,
can go ahead and
there was
chalk it up to say most of the Caucasians was rocking with
What
Pacquiao.
Floyd say?
no,
Who
there
was
was a
Floyd
lot
talking
of
about? I
people that
think
was
Floyd was
rocking with.
talking about
I don't know
Madonna.
about where you at, but where I was at, where I live at, there was a lot of people rocking with Floyd when he was fighting. There was a lot of people that was Floyd fans. I'm talking about every time I turned around, somebody was talking about Floyd. Floyd was being talked about in the barbershops on a regular basis. So
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
don't know about
that's
that.
when
I'm growing
Floyd.
up.
That's when
Growing up,
Floyd was
I
the
made
champ.
sure I watched Floyd pay-per-views. I mean, that was something that we was talking about growing up.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
both
I
guys.
So
don't know about
Anytime
where you at,
Pacquiao
but
fought
where
too,
I'm at,
everybody watched that also. I mean, both guys were must see TV back then, man. And the thing about
that's
it,
what,
they had common opponents, right? So that's what made it so intriguing. Floyd was going out there outboxing these guys, sometimes stopping them, and Manny Pacquiao was destroying them. So that's what made it. That was the intrigue. Like it's kind of like when Ali and Joe Frazier fought. I mean, Ali and George Foreman fought each other. Ali going out there struggling with these guys, and George Foreman is destroying them. So it was the same concept. Floyd, you fought this guy, Manny Pacquiao destroyed him. Floyd, you fought this guy, Manny Pacquiao destroyed him. Floyd, you fought this guy, Manny Pacquiao destroyed him. So that's why everybody, like, oh crap, Floyd got a freaking fight on his hand now because they got common opponents and they were using triangle theory.
Now I'll say this:
Yeah.
I paid to get into a fight party. Right, it was already set up. I went to a fight party. Maybe 3 of us out of 20 had Floyd. Come around 7, you know how quiet it was in that goddamn basement. When were three
Yeah.
of us talking? When were 3 of us, mainly me? I was the only one talking. All I got was looks and smacks. That's all I got. Oh man, come on, Manny. That's all I heard for 36 minutes. Come on, Manny. You got him. You got him. When that them flurries he threw, ooh, ah. But then after that, quiet. You know what I'm saying? Church mouse is in there. Just saying. When watching the fight, we're sitting there, we drinking, everybody looking. Yeah, bunch of quiet alcoholics with a bunch of the drill and had to go outside, you know, shake it off. That's what happened.
Well,
And if you
God
fight
bless
him
him.
again, right now, I think Floyd's in better conditioning, and I just think I think it's gonna be the same outcome.
I can't remember who Floyd was talking about when he said he got a whole country behind him. Why would I fight this other dude?
Talking about Ricky Hatton.
Oh yeah, but who was he talking? Who was the other dude he was talking? I can't think of who the dude they were asking him to fight. But that nigga Floyd, he used to kill me dead.
Probably somebody black. Real talk.
He got a whole country behind him. Why would I fight him?
yeah, that was crazy. You know how Floyd get down. Um, what's the? So let me ask you this: while we here, right? We might as well talk about it. Um, the Ryan Garcia Devin Haney. Is that the biggest fight? Smoke. I'm gonna start with you, Smoke. In your opinion, is that the biggest fight?
See, that's not.
Or
See, you gonna start with me. I didn't
of
even pick
course, you're my
on.
guy.
I didn't even pick on you about. Hey, I told you what was gonna happen if they gave that boy that belt. I told you what was gonna happen.
Oh, he was gonna move around Devin. You was on point.
I told you, and already what you see, you got some of the Devin fans saying, they don't. Why would you fight him? I don't trust him. You got the Ryan fans saying he can do what he want now. I told you what was gonna happen when that boy got that belt, man.
Only people that don't want to see Devin versus Ryan is people that don't want Devin to get his ass whooped. That's
Now,
I
it.
want to
That's
see
all.
the I want to see the
If you don't
rematch. I
want to see
mean,
the fight, if you don't want to see the fight, you being soft. That's the biggest fight in boxing.
mm-hmm.
Devin got to get in there and he got to show us that it was the Osharine and it was the bad game plan.
Gotta get
absolutely.
his photo
I
back.
would say,
Gotta get his
Yeah.
photo back. That's all.
I would honestly say right now, that probably is the biggest fight in boxing right now.
Yeah.
Because if they said that that fight was made tomorrow, and they say Ryan and Devin has signed to fight each other for June 16th, everybody's going to be talking about that fight all the way up until June 16th. They're going to be breaking down, is he taking Octarine? Is he signed Nevada? Was it really the drug that caused the knockdown? They're going to be talking about that fight every day, all the way up until June 16th when the fight happens. So right
Absolutely.
now, and unless we get some huge fight like a Canelo versus David Benavidez, that's the biggest fight right now to be made. I don't think there's anybody else that's gonna top that right now in the sport of boxing.
I think
Yeah,
this Floyd
I'd
Manny
agree
Pacquiao fight
because
is gonna be bigger than that, man. Y'all underestimate these two guys, man.
man,
Man, bro, I know. I'm telling this fight gonna be big, bro. I'm telling you, man.
It, it
what
might be
man?
it
Listen,
might be
coach,
it
it
might be
might be
big
it.
it might be big because of the casuals. They know who Floyd is and they know who Manny Pacquiao is. But from the boxing fans themselves, most boxing fans like, man, I don't want to see this.
Yeah, I feel you, but it's more casual fans, and you got to remember, you got people like nostalgic fans. You
No,
know, guys that's in their
I'm not
40s and
saying
their
that it's
50s.
not going to be.
They gonna tune in for this, man.
No, I'm not saying that it's not
Not
going to
only
be
that,
big, but
you got that Asian
but
market,
what I
coach.
what I'm saying is it's not going to be nowhere near as big as it was when they fought the first time. Nowhere
Oh
near.
no, no, it ain't. But it's gonna be bigger than Ryan and Devin. You got these guys, these two
I don't think
icons.
so.
I don't know
Yeah,
I don't
because
think
just
so,
hear me out,
coach.
man. These two icons, man. I'm telling you, bro. This fight,
now
the closer this fight get, the more and they when they start their promotion tour, when they start doing their press conference, I'm telling you, man, this fight is gonna be
okay
I
big,
don't.
bro. I'm
Let me
now
just
telling you.
say this free. Let me say this
let's say
quickly.
this.
Let
Let's
me
say
just say this.
The Floyd and Manny fight. They said is supposed to be September or whatever have you. You telling me if they announce tomorrow or later on today that Devin and Ryan have signed a contract to fight each other next, you telling me Manny and Floyd gonna be talked about more than Devin and Ryan?
Yeah.
No, because this fight is like almost like 6 months away. So of course, if they fight before Floyd and Pacquiao,
No,
then
I'm
yeah, of
saying
course it's gonna be bigger.
they could be fighting the same month. Let's say they fight in the same month. You think Floyd and
Florida
Manny gonna be
Manny,
talked
Florida
about more
Manny,
than
Florida
Devin and
Manny,
Ryan?
Florida Manny. Yeah, it's gonna be Florida Manny, bro.
I think it's
It's
gonna
gonna be Floyd,
overshadow
man.
him, man. I'm telling you, man, you just underestimating Floyd,
Especially, hold on,
Man,
coach. Hold on, coach. Especially when you have people like Stephen A. trying to discredit Devin's value or discredit him as a fighter and
biggest
on
rumor.
national television. That was disgusting. So he not gonna do that to a Pacquiao, and he definitely not gonna do that to Floyd, right?
No, but B3, that first Ryan Garcia Devin Haney fight, that fight lived up to the hype. That was a great fight. So on top of all the controversy, you know that this fight is probably gonna deliver. Because Ryan
Okay.
Garcia, he
Let-
got that power, and Devin Haney got the skills. So it's a great matchup. Plus, Ryan Garcia is gonna push this through the algorithm with his little coalition of streamers he built up, like Aiden Ross, Kai Sanat and all them weirdos. I just think overall this fight is gonna be bigger. I
And
think it's gonna
what
have
we
way more
telling
media
y'all is
push.
Hold on. We not now. Listen, Marky probably knows what they doing more so than me. I'm
no,
not
no, I
gonna.
know.
That's I
I
don't
know what
know.
they doing,
I'm
B3.
not gonna
I know
call
they
them weirdos. That's not from B3.
they
We trying
Nah,
to.
not
We
nah,
weirdos.
trying
them
to. We
boys
trying
some
to build.
weirdos. I don't
Yeah, we
agree.
trying to build
They
and
not
establish
weirdos.
relationships.
B3, they not
Marky
weirdos.
You
has a
got a
whole.
you
Marky
got a
pretty much
dude
has
named
a
Warlock
whole
the
island
Destroyer
to
in a dress.
himself.
You a weirdo.
Come on, man. Oh,
B3,
Ryan. Yeah, Ryan. But when you
trying to
said
push
that,
the
you
dude
saying
push that. That's
multiple
crazy.
people names. You saying Casa, not you saying all. You grouping a lot of people in. Ryan has done some weird things, but you can't just group all the streamers in and
Well
say and make
to be
statements like
clear,
that.
I said
Yeah.
and them weirdos. There was a comma in there next to
I,
Okay.
I
Pacquiao.
want to
Yeah.
tell I
So
want to
them.
tell you
So
why this
them is
fight.
so vague, bro. But
I'm gonna tell
I.
you why the Manny Pacquiao fight
All
and
right, bro.
Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather fight is gonna be so much larger because it's gonna bring out not the streamers, it's gonna bring out all the A list celebrities like
Celebrities.
they used to do back in the day. It's gonna bring out the Jack Nicholson. gonna bring out the Ron
Denzel
Howard. It's
Washington.
gonna
Are you
bring out
kidding
the
me?
Denzel Washington. It's gonna
Yes, it
bring out
is.
Magic
Yes,
Johnson. It's gonna
it is.
bring these
Yes,
guys out.
it is. Yes, it
It's
is,
like,
bro.
we ain't talking about no little goddamn streamer. You know, somebody run around doing TikTok videos and doing stunts and
Man,
stuff.
Kai
This gonna
Cenat
bring
just
out the A class. Them tickets gonna be so goddamn high that if you ain't got no bread, you ain't sitting ringside, bro. It ain't gonna be no clown stuff there. This gonna bring out. It's gonna be a classy event.
Jack
Telling you, man.
Nicholson ain't had a great movie in almost 20 goddamn
I'm,
years.
I
You
mean,
can
I'm,
fire
I
me,
mean, I'm,
coach.
Jack Nicholson like 100 years old. I'm just throwing a reference out there though. It's gonna bring out all your top level
Nobody. You don't
We
want to see
gonna
that
have
fight,
Lady
coach.
Gaga.
Coach,
We
you
gonna
mean to
have
tell
Billie
me?
Eilish. We
Hold
gonna
on,
have Kai
coach. Hold
Cenat,
on, coach.
Aiden
Hold on,
Ross.
coach.
We gonna
Hold
have
on, coach.
Drewski.
Nobody cares
man.
about
Nobody checking for
them.
no goddamn Drewski, man.
Nobody cares about them,
That's a
Marky.
big A-list star in today's
No,
day and age.
they
Man,
are
that
That's one
dude
of
ain't
them
no star. That's
That's
an
one of them
A-list clown,
TikTok people.
man.
not.
That's one of them TikTok people you trying to crap on, coach.
We not crapping on them. What we are saying is that them guys got to do stuff every day to stay relevant. What the guys that we're calling out, they have a resume that will last 100 years after they go, Marky.
Man, you ask
Nah,
anybody my age about Jack Nicholson. Don't
ain't no
nobody give a
man,
damn about him.
ain't,
He not
ain't
relevant.
no man, ain't no man. When you calling out certain people, that guys that watch boxing, and when they showed up, like you can show an old clip now of how many A1 list celebrities popped out for a Mike Tyson fight that only lasted 49 seconds. That's what we talking about. Not the Drewskis that gotta keep doing something every day. If they stop doing something now and wait months later, they'll fall off.
I mean, that all of that is good and well. Them
It's
niggas are
not. It's
A-list
what it
celebrities.
is. It's what it is because the old head. Look, listen to the old head. That's why Denzel told Steve Harvey was Sammy, and he told him, "You on TV? I do movies. I do 2 movies a year, and they love me way more than you, and they see you every day."
Man,
You gonna have Jay. No,
Jack
you gonna have
Nicholson.
Jay-Z. You
All I
gonna
know,
have
Jack
Beyonce
Nicholson,
sitting
boy.
ringside.
Yeah. You're gonna have
You
Swiss Beats. You're gonna have Alicia Keys.
you
You're
gonna
gonna have
have Dr. Dre, Snoop
you're
Dogg.
gonna have Dre. You're gonna have Snoop in them.
We
You're
gonna
gonna have
have
all
Bad
those.
Bunny and Ryan Garcia fight. Get it straight, boy.
Bro, Bad
All these
Bunny
folks
is
you talking
Bad
about
Bunny
are
is
a
an
bunch of
anomaly.
yesterday
Yeah,
has
guarantee
been.
you. I tell
We
you what.
now. We talking about the now.
Guarantee you. You're gonna see Drake at the Floyd fight.
Nah, you're gonna see Drake at the Ryan
You're
fight.
gonna see him at the Floyd fight.
I bet you this. If they have Floyd and Pacquiao the same day as Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, Donald Trump is gonna
Gonna
show
be
up
at
to
that
Ryan Garcia
goddamn
fight.
Floyd
God damn it.
Mayweather fight.
Trump that.
He gonna be at
Yeah.
the Floyd Mayweather fight, just like
We gonna have 50
what's that
Cent
old
at the
white
Ryan
man?
Garcia
Hold on,
fight.
wait. What's that
Yeah.
old white man that's a billionaire? What's that billionaire white man that he said, I got to see how this black boy makes 200
Oh,
million in
damn.
36.
Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett had to see, oh, how did this little black boy from Flint, Michigan make 200 million in 36 minutes, and I ain't never done that. I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
That's
Even
a
the
fact.
the
That's a fact,
OG
coach.
boxer, if they had to pick, if the fight was on the same day, and the OGs, all the OGs in boxing, they gonna go to the Floyd fight over the Ryan Garcia fight.
Yeah, you all can have an OG. Listen,
Every day of the week.
I love Jack
You young
Nicholson to
niggas
death.
ain't got no money.
I love
Yes,
Jack
there's very
Nicholson
few
to
of y'all that
death.
got money, Marky.
Listen to me. I love Jack Nicholson to death, but I'm just trying to tell you, you can't handle the truth. The truth is that all these folks y'all are talking about are the past. Y'all can have
Casanat,
them.
no,
We gonna have
Casanat
our
not even
present
streaming no
day
more.
relevant
Casanat
Grammy
not even
winners.
streaming no more. So the
Huh?
streaming game, Casanat ain't streamed in a minute.
Yeah,
Anybody?
He a fashion designer now.
Oh,
That's okay.
he trying to be an old head.
But
Shut up.
hold on right there.
He
He
trying to be
not
an
even
old
streaming
head.
no more, and he's still relevant, right?
No, he
So what
not.
you said is wrong, nigga.
He not
Or excuse me, I
relevant.
apologize. What you
He
said is wrong,
irrelevant
Pop.
right now. He irrelevant right now because they
No,
like
he's
what's
not.
wrong with him.
Are you crazy?
Casanat is being talked about how NBA YoungBoy took his, excuse my language, took his woman, and now they talking about he done gone crazy.
Oh man, bro, get out of it. Kai Cenat has one of the top fashion lines out right now. That's a
bro.
fact. He in a whole new lane.
Man, bro, you tripping, man. But this
You
Floyd
tripping.
money, this Floyd money Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, man. They gonna promote this. This thing gonna be worldwide promoted. It's gonna be over on every major old media outlet you can think of. From
Old
CB, it
TV
don't matter, bro.
streaming
It's more old
is
people than it is young
surpassing
people,
TV.
man. Bro, I'm telling you, man. The fight is a bigger fight, man. It is what it is. I'm telling you.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Netflix don't do pay-per-view, so we ain't gonna have no way to
It's a
compare, but
it's a bigger fight.
it's just my
You
opinion.
got Floyd, but you got to remember Floyd been out the game for a minute, man. People go like, you know how many flow modes it is, but these flow modes finna be resurrected, man.
Let me
But
just jump in real quick, Coach.
Man, they need to stay in the
The
grave.
tell market, the tell market. Let's just be real, bro. And that's why I want to gear our audience to a more professional, older crowd. Is because, like Smoke say, the young people, you can't. They ain't got no money like that. You have to provide a product to the public
Hey, can you bring me a
that people that's actually working and something that they want to spend their hard-earned money
Hey,
on.
Marky, you can't do that right there.
I can't
Yeah.
do what?
Babe, can you bring me a beer?
Huh? What you say?
Babe, can you bring me a beer?
Yeah, go get him a beer.
Yeah, go get me
I
a beer.
own the.
Yeah,
I got the deed on my
yeah,
house.
you got,
I
you
pay
got to get up.
property tax.
Yeah.
I
You got
don't
to
pay a
get up and
mortgage.
no. We don't care about that. You got to get up and go to the refrigerator yourself.
Mm.
Okay, touche, nigga. Shout out to Miss
Old heads,
Pops.
nigga. Old heads, nigga. We just sitting here chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Uh
Yeah.
he said you young
Yeah.
boys gotta you gotta it's a few steps you need to. That's
You
all he
know
was
what? That's
saying,
a
That's
man.
my nigga.
goddamn lie.
You got it
When
was
I
a
I ain't
few
got my
yelling at
steps.
son,
you, Marky.
when
Marky,
I
I'm not
got
yelling
when
at
I
you, Marky.
got when
I'm
I
not
got my
yelling
son
at you,
over here,
Marky. I'm
when I
not
got my
yelling
son
at you.
over
I'm
here,
giving
I
you the
send him to
game.
go to the fridge. Goddamn it!
Marky, Marky, I'm
Yo,
not yelling at you. I'm giving you the game,
you
baby.
better pay him an allowance, boy.
I'm giving you the game. Hey, listen, Mark, you see Angie Baby just
Whoa!
dropped a bunch of beer joints in the joint? Can you go get me a beer, babe? Because I'm gonna go get the bills. I'm gonna go get the bills. So can you bring me a beer, baby? Because I'm gonna go get the bills. I'm gonna go get that nigga that said something stupid. Can you just bring me a beer, baby? There's a few
Shout
levels
out
that
to Angie,
we in
baby.
between. You know what I'm saying? Just saying, bro.
Shout-
So when they get to it, when you get to it, you know what I'm saying? The women gonna want to see who. They already seen who was proven. And they don't care. I want to see them old niggas get it. Because I want to see if they still got it. Because they got an old nigga. Mind you, mine's 10 years younger than me. It go like that, bro. Still in good goddamn shape. Remember that nigga that beat the young nigga up on the bus? Good goddamn shape.
Well, all the broads my age, they know who Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney are.
They do.
So
They're gonna go. They're gonna watch. They're gonna go to the Manny
yeah,
Pacquiao.
but unfortunately, you going up against two juggernauts. That's the difference, man. It is.
Only
They
difference.
actually not going up against
I
each
got
other
a
because
proven product though, Coach.
what's that?
The first fight was a great fight. I got a proven
But
product.
but
The first
but,
fight with Manny
So
Pacquiao
don't put it
Floyd
on that
was
day.
buns.
Don't
but we
put it
talk about
on that
look back at
day.
my whole career. Y'all must have like Roy Jones said, look back over
I
my
must
whole career. Y'all must have forgot. But this
don't put it
Floyd
on
Manny,
that day.
this is
Put it.
Floyd and Manny, bro. This fight gonna be
Man,
big, man.
Manny Pacquiao
Put
had
that
a
shit 3
failed
weeks before,
presidential
man.
campaign. He tanked $50 million into that, and he needs a check.
And
Floyd,
everybody
he's
from
over
Brazil
there
gonna watch the fight
selling
still.
his huh?
Everybody from Brazil and Portuguese, all the people still gonna watch the damn fight. And that's
Nah, they're
viewership
gonna be
money.
watching the UFC that day. They're gonna be watching the UFC
They're
that
gonna
day.
watch Manny Pacquiao fight because that's gonna be the viewership. Because they know who
You would be a fool to put on any
money.
event on that same day.
The UFC don't give them
The
money.
world's gonna stop
They'll
again.
come back and get
The
them money.
world is going to stop again. They fought the first time, the world stopped. The second time they fight, unfortunately, I know you don't want to believe it. The world's gonna stop again. I'm telling you, bro.
Dana White
You
don't
got
You don't
care.
two
believe it?
him.
It's fine.
Dana White had
The
it.
world,
Dana White
is
had
gonna
his
stop
event.
again.
You got two hymns versus
Hell
two
no.
them niggas. I'm just telling you. You got two hymns
Hell
versus
no.
two them niggas. Just saying, them two them niggas, not hymns yet. So I'm just saying, don't put it on that date. Put it 2-3 weeks before, a month before, maybe 2 months before, but don't put it on that day. Don't do that to yourselves.
Dana White don't care. He'll compete with boxing. That man had his pay-per-view
Dana
on the
White
same
will
day
not compete
as
with Floyd Mayweather.
Canelo versus Caleb Plant.
He
No,
never
listen.
Dana White's gonna be at the fight. What are you talking about? He gonna be
he
front row at the
never
fight,
went
man.
fights around Floyd
Man, I don't
Mayweather.
give a damn. I don't give a damn. Well, listen. I'm not gonna argue with you. This is a big event, so I can't argue with y'all in that term, in that sense. I'm just saying it's the time of the young kings. It's the
No, it's
time.
not.
It's
It
the
ain't even.
time.
It's
It's
we've
the
been trying to
time.
give it to
It's the
him.
time. It's the time when the court jester get up and say, the king is dead. Long live the kings. It's
The
Devin
reason
Haney,
why
Ryan
these
Garcia
old people
time.
keep coming back,
Yeah,
the reason
yeah.
why these old people are able to even come back is because these little young whippersnappers still wet behind the ears, ain't done their job. On some matter of fact, Marky, on some remember that John Cena promo? That's what this is. I'm back because you can't do your job.
Damn.
Do your job. So one of you motherfuckers got to turn into Roman Reigns. Somebody got to be Seth Rollins.
I think that's
Somebody got to take over.
I think that's Devin Haney.
Put your ones to the sky, or you become the Messiah. And we ain't seen one of them yet. They're getting close. We having some fumbles. But the reason why the old heads can come back, the reason why Brock Lesnar can come back and get $40 million for 4 or 5 matches, 3 matches and 5 appearances, and everybody go crazy, is because ain't nobody took over. We ain't even got a Cody Rhodes in boxing, bro. Don't get me started.
That's because ain't no money in boxing outside the Turk.
It is money. It is
No, it's
money.
not.
And that's what. Listen, here's the thing. This is what this is why I give Turk all his credit for, because Turk is saying, I'm giving these fighters way more money than you know what I'm saying? But back in the day, at the time, promoters could have gave the fighters way more money, bro. They pocketed a lot of money. That's
what
why
I'm saying.
now, but that's why I like the Turk. But the way people talking about the Zuffa in the ring, you don't corner the market if you make both entities one. You corner the market like Walmart when you got 2 conglomerates and one person own both of them. And this is why I don't think that the Turk is going to get involved with the Devin. I mean, not the Devin, but the Boots Xander fight. Because I don't need to make every fight. Prove to me. If you come to me and it's last resort, now I'm going to lowball the hell out your ass. Now I ain't going to give you all the damn money you want. You should have took that money that they was offering. Because now look what I think of you now.
Man, Turkey ain't tripping on that. Turkey just not trying to waste time. If
It's not his
y'all gonna
fight to
fight,
make, though. At B3, it's not his fight to make.
that don't. But I'm with you, Smoke. Everything you saying is right because Turkey is double dipping. He got ownership in the zone, and he's with Zuffa, who got the 70. Well, they got a
And he
crazy
made
amount of money. How much?
He just
Yeah,
made
Yep.
one of the biggest
They
ring
getting
fights.
10
That's
million.
why
They getting
that
$10
Conor
million
Ben stuff
per
damn.
is
event.
irrelevant.
They getting $10 million per event from the Saudi General Entertainment Authority, and they getting that $7 billion 7-year contract with Paramount. $7
Yeah,
billion,
hold
I
on,
think.
on that. When it
Yeah.
comes to Zuffa, right? My guy Mick just he hit me on the from the live from yesterday. He was like that. They trying to get a source over there, but ain't nobody trying to pay $60-$70 a month for Sky Sports. It's just too much.
Huh?
Yeah,
$60-$70 a month?
yeah. I'm just telling you, bro. My boy Mick from Ireland, he just telling you like Sky Sports is not cheap. They don't, you know what I'm saying?
That's
So
For
like
them or for
that's
the
like the
U.S.
FUBU.
market?
That's like 1 month of FUBU with the whole package.
You
I'm
talking
just
about the
telling you,
U.S.
bro. I'm
market?
just telling you, like I got my phone to charge it, but yeah, when he hit me on the in the chat, not in the chat, but the comments, and I was like,
That's
yo,
why I never paid for Sky Sport.
see what I'm saying?
I
Now let
never
me
I don't
ask
think
y'all
you
this.
can. I don't think you can,
Let
Freak.
me pivot real quick with the Shakur Stevenson and Ryan Garcia, right? And everybody in here, make sure y'all tap the like button. When it's
Mm-mm.
Y'all smash the like button. Y'all been watching for a
Yeah,
while. smash the like
Appreciate it.
button.
Yeah, we giving y'all a lot on this one. Come on, man. We gonna do this
I'm
with Shakur.
saying,
I'm gonna
and
go off.
send some bread to the Zelle. Send some bread
I'm
to
gonna
the
mute
Zelle
real
and
quick.
Cash App.
But if
Get
we're
it
All right.
talking
done.
about this shit, bro, I'm really. It's a you not gonna you may I don't know. You may like it, but a lot of people may not like what I'm gonna talk about on Shakur, bro.
Go ahead, cook smoke.
All right. So just like Manny Pacquiao, I'm sipping on Hennessy. What's your wild rabbit
Bad.
shit? Remember them commercials? Remember that? Yeah. Anyway, I'm off. I ain't gotta go nowhere. Bro, you keep telling everybody you a little guy. You keep telling everybody you're a little guy. You want rehydration clauses, you want catch weights. We catch you telling Ryan you thought he was bigger than that. He ain't that big. Why the hell you need a catch weight at 44, bro?
Right.
Because
Is he a
he's
punk?
seen that. He's
I'm at
seen
Is
that
it because he's
performance.
a punk?
He's seen that performance. He wants to diminish Ryan somehow. He want to take a little air out the tires. That's why he wants to catch weight.
Yeah.
there you go,
Yeah,
Dank.
that's
I
that
ain't trying
stuff
to
I
hear
don't
that.
like. That's that stuff I don't like.
I ain't trying to hear that, Dank. Like you sized them up and everything and said, oh, you ain't even that big. So why you can't just go? See, here's the thing with Shakur, right? Here's the thing. And when this is why I love
He's
Abdul.
being a businessman, though. Let me just say, shout out to Champ. Shout out to Mr. Show and everybody in the building. Dank, salute. Appreciate the family in there.
But see, like you keep trying to like see who people sparring so you can call the sparring partners. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that.
You're
I
doing
don't
his
like
research.
Ain't
cool.
nothing wrong with that. That's the old school. They used to
But
do
you
that in the old school of
but you
boxing too.
calling me
Find
though,
your confidential sources.
but you
That's
calling
warfare.
but you call no. You're not calling around. You trying to call Abdullah and act like it's all love. But you like, oh yo, who you was sparring? Oh yeah. And and then when Abdullah caught on, it was like when stopped accepting your calls. It's been about 2 years now since he accepted one of your calls or even thought about you. It's
Damn.
different now. Yeah. I know a little bit more. But it's just like, yo,
Mm.
I
and
thought
that's
that was his brother.
why Shock talked the way he talked, because he's like, yo, bro, you passed me the damn joint. Like on something different. Like you so
Mm-hmm.
stop acting like you this, you know what I'm saying? Stop. Just like if you're gonna be the villain, be the damn villain, bro. Stop acting like you this holier than holy. You want to see somebody size them up and then be like, nah. You keep saying skill pay the bills. You up there doing these podcasts. You the best boxer in the world. Then? If you're gonna fight Ryan at 47.
Man, that's just a part of warfare, Smoke. You
Man, that's
always
some.
want to find information. You always want to
Come on, you
find them
trying to make
sources
me
you could get
crazy.
inside your enemy's camp, so you could
You
get
trying to
information.
make
Hold on,
me
bro.
crazy.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That I don't got nothing. I don't got no problem with that. But I'm talking about, bro. Stop trying to say I'm a little guy, and then everybody
Yeah. That's
you
the
not
punk
that
stuff. That's
big.
the punk stuff.
That's contradicting yourself.
Yeah, and plus you don't want no excuses, man. You want to fight the man at his best. That way, when you beat him, they can't make no excuses. They can't say, "Oh, I was weight drained." Oh, you put a stipulation on me. We don't want to, fight the man at his best. That way, they end all the excuses. Now we can make excuses for Mario's Barrios. Now they said he had the flu. Now Mario's ain't said nothing, but that's the word on the street. The man had the flu during the fight. That's why he looked like that. That's why he didn't have no energy.
Mario didn't say nothing about the rehydration clause that Tank gave him. That's what I'm like. These boxers, they want you to give them all the credit, but they want excuses why they lost. But if they win, they want you to give them all the credit. Or if somebody else fights somebody, they say, "Oh, this fighter's a bum. He ain't really nobody." But then when you fight him, oh, he's the greatest fighter in the world.
Yeah,
It's
because if Shakur lose, they just gonna say you was daring to be great. Well, whoever came up with that nonsense, man, you just stay. I heard it saying called "stay in your lane, bro." Weight
If
classes for a
Shakur
reason.
lose,
Let's do that.
if,
You're
if
not daring to
Shakur
be great.
loses because he bit off more than he could chew. That's what happened. If he
But
lose,
they gonna say he was daring to be great, just like when Canelo lost the Bivol. Instead of just saying, "Man, stay in your lane," they be like, "No, he was daring to be great."
but
You know what I'm
and see
saying?
and that was the thing that I had a problem with. How you gonna say Canelo was daring to be great? Oh, because he's moving to 175. He already was a champion at 175 before. This ain't the first time that he moved to 175. He was already a champion there. The man was a champion there, then came back down and fought at 68 and became undisputed. So how was he daring to be great going back to a weight class that he was already at?
I mean, that's what
People just
meat
don't.
boys
They
do.
don't
I'm
be
with
They
you
no.
on that.
munch on
It just
meat.
it just sound good. It just they hear one person say it and they run with it because it sound good.
Nah, for you remember, I don't know if you seen the Superman movie, and Lex Luthor had like a big room full of like monkeys attached to computers, just typing all day. That's what I think these boxers have, especially Canelo. I think they just have like social media burner accounts to push narratives. And that's one of the things, especially when they
Not
lose.
real
Oh,
people,
he was just
bots.
daring to be
Yeah.
great. Oh, why y'all saying this? That man moved up to a weight class. Canelo was just undersized. I think it's those people.
Yeah, I mean,
Let me
like I said,
let me pivot real quick, y'all.
go ahead.
Let me say this. We do have we got to talk Benavidez Zerto, right? I mean, are y'all excited for that matchup? That's gonna be on Cinco de Mayo weekend. So we got a lot of big fights. And Wilder in April. We got a lot going on.
I'm
Let
excited for David Benavidez and Zordo because there's some high implications after that fight. I mean, we already seen him and
Yeah,
Jai Obertai
unification.
had already agreed to fight each other. So I'm excited for that fight because Jai Obertai got a fight coming up. David Benavidez got a fight coming up. Those guys make it past their opponent. Then we got a possible undisputed title on the line at
Hey,
175. I mean, at cruiserweight.
B3, you so lucky we on B3 B3 SPN. Or I really
Yes, sir.
say what I think about, like, you know what I'm saying? Because for some reason, it's David Benavidez's fault that he can do more than a certain person, favorite fighter, has done since he been in the division his whole career. Just saying. And for some reason, he think that I won't say that to that man and ask him that question. Why haven't you unified in that division
Who you
and you've
talking
been
about?
there your whole career? Jao Opataya. Now, it's
Oh,
not David
well,
Benavidez's fault that he was able to buy them belts for what they were selling them for. Not his fault.
yeah. I wanted to know that question as well. I mean, I wanted to know that answer as well. Why didn't Jao Obertai unify? He's been at the weight class his entire career. Why haven't he unified?
Now,
Well, he
now,
was
now,
he
free.
was
Hold on,
with
wait. Now, free. He
they
said. Now,
had a
because
veteran.
remember, I know
Nope.
y'all. This is on record. EVO said that he was going. He was telling me when, and I don't want nobody steal my question because then he gonna think I'm scared and I don't want to say that. Blah, blah. That's my question because I'm gonna add Jao Battaglia that. Or like, is there a problem with Dave Benavidez?
All he can say is the fights didn't materialize. Smoke. That's what I'm saying. These
Nope.
guys, they're gonna move on. They're gonna move the goalpost.
Don't answer the question for the fighter that can possibly tell us what went down behind the scenes and everything. Maybe he can change my mind. But like when it comes to David Benavidez, like when that's between me and BVO, I don't think that Dave Benavidez is scared of anybody. He's
Right.
like top 2, 3 favorite fighters, and he been like that. And I've been telling Mexicans, y'all can't have him back now.
He with us.
He with us. He been at the barbecue. Y'all can't have him back.
Hmm.
Y'all were trying to discredit him and everything when he was trying to damn go up there and you know, do the Oscar. Go ahead and you know what I'm saying? Claimed it.
Right.
Nah. So you can't have him back.
Yeah, they told me that Jaime could get the fight and David can't
You know what
because
I'm saying?
David was too urban. They say he got cornrows. He like rap. I was
And
like,
it's
damn,
so
for real.
weird you saying that, but he talking about going to whoop Zerto and then coming back down to get Bivol. Now, but Turbiev, be truthfully honest with you, legacy wise, money wise, fight wise, and just like stamping your name in the game, but Turbiev poised no nothing for him. Just being real. The fight was him and Bivol because Bivol had the belt. And if you can turn around and go up 25 pounds and get two belts, nigga, that's 2 Chainz shit. You different, man. That's different. I'm different. Yeah. You stamp your name in the game. Just saying. And Beterbiev old, like, don't get it twisted, bro. I don't think David Benavidez is scared of nobody. He's been a prodigy since he was the fat kid that nobody could beat. They're posing most threat right now. What David can do right now. Like, I could get Bivol, or I could get you know what I'm saying? I could get Zerto, go get them 2 belts. And then
Well, the,
it's a
the,
lot.
the, the thing about the Bivol and the Arthur fight, that fight is not available for him right now because they got a trilogy coming up, and they waiting on Bivol to come back. So that fight is not available for him. He wants the belt. I mean, he
Hey,
was
hold
the
on,
man
hold on, hold on.
for
I fell off. What happened?
nothing.
Ain't nothing. I don't know what Champ talking about. Champ BSing, man.
Everybody saying it. Hold on. Carrier, prize
Oh yeah,
laughing. Hold on, let me
I be
just.
I be interacting with the chat on your joint, man. You know I be
Yeah,
doing.
I don't know what chat talking about. Only one
T
person was
Mac
talking.
T Mac said, "Congrats, Benavidez is the first unified interim belt holder in history of the sport." That's
Oh
crazy.
man. Oh yeah, cause we talking about Benavidez. I
Yeah,
guess
he
they know
was.
Benavidez.
Yeah, he was. That was wild.
Yeah, look, the thing is, like I said, the Bivol fight is not ready
Hold
to
on, wait.
happen.
Where's the unified inner?
Bivol is busy.
David Benavidez when he beat David Morrell, because David Morrell had the regular WBA secondary belt, and then Benavidez was the WBC interim title. So that was just like the running joke that both of that David was the unified interim
What?
champion.
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
Yeah,
He
I know we
already
went through it. We got the timeline and everything. Go ahead.
so the timeline.
We went through it
So
the other day.
when did he become WBC champion?
He
That's
was WBC interim and got elevated.
when.
No, he didn't.
Let
He
me
was
let me
he was the
verify.
WBC interim when he moved up and he fought the guy that a lot of people say gave Arthur a
Vosdick.
tough fight. Yeah, he
Vosdick.
got
Man,
the
that's the boy. He
yeah he
just
got the
put
WBC he got the WBC interim title, and then he
That
fought
was,
he
hold on, let
fought
me just say this free.
David Morrell.
That was that was June of 2024. He fought Vosdick in February of 2025 last year. That's when he fought David Morrell, and they fought at 175.
Yeah,
So yeah, so they fought at
and
175. Now BoxRec, hold on. BoxRec is not going to show WBA anything. So you're only going to see David Benavidez interim world light heavy. You will have to watch the fight or watch clips from the fight to see him with both belts, which is the regular WBA 175. And in the interim, this now he's been elevated, of course, to the full WBC champion because
or you can go to
Bivol
or you can
vacated.
go to Box Live or you can go to Box Live. Box Live have all of the champions.
Okay, good.
See, that's what
Okay,
I'm
do it on
saying,
Box
bro.
Live.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like BoxRec is not the most credible. If you're not gonna be, if you're being petty because of some other shit, bro, like it's kind, it get kind of bigger than you when you in a conglomerate. I can see if it's like between a few like mom and pop, but like when it's conglomerate and you don't even recognize certain belts, but then you
That's why. That's why.
like because bro, I
Smoke.
feel
And that's what.
sore because if you go to boxing on
And
some real
that's
shit,
sentiment. That's what people only gonna be researchers. I'm glad about this because people want to be researchers
Now
so
I
much.
only
You don't want to hear nobody talk. They ain't even watch Mayweather De La Hoya live. They watching
Nah, yeah, I
Mayweather De
watched
La
that
Hoya
live.
highlights. Everybody and their mama watch Mayweather De La
Yeah,
Hoya
I watched that live.
live. And they
Yeah,
ain't even these young guys. They talking about. Come on, man.
I mean,
No,
it was
I
different
only
back
go to
then, but
box
different back
rec
then.
to
But
find out
Daddy definitely had
who the
HBO
opponents
to
were.
watch the
I
fight.
only go there to find out who the opponents were. I don't go there to see who the champions are because I know that they don't have the WBA champions up there. So I
Well,
only
okay,
go there to see who
yeah,
they fought.
yeah, I only go for see who fought because if you go to boxing scene, as soon as Dave Benavidez beat the Vosnik dude, that shit said he was WBC champion.
No, he was the WBC interim champion because Bivol was the champion. Bivol, he was Bivol's mandatory. Bivol dropped the belt because he said he wanted to fight Arthur for a trilogy. So he dropped the belt. That's how he became the WBC champion.
But that
He
fight
was
was
the man.
before the David Morrell fight, though.
No, it
No.
wasn't.
He was the interim champion. He
That shit
wasn't the WBC
crazy to
champion.
me, bro. Because
He
I
was
was
the
looking at
interim
the shit.
champion.
I was looking at the shit. I just remember boxing scene, looking at this shit for months, bro. Because we all do this
And
shit.
shout out to Curtis Robinson. I
I'm,
They
see
I'm,
you, and I
they
I'm
got
appreciate the
they
time.
looking
I
at
got
appreciate
boxing
time.
scene.
their times mixed up because
Boxing
he
scene
wasn't
did
he
not
wasn't
have him interim champion.
because at that time Bivol
For what
and
fight
Arthur
though?
didn't even fight for undisputed
After
yet.
the Wagner fight, right? And
After the
because I was,
Vizard.
they did not have him as interim champion. They had him
Yeah, because
as
this.
before the Wagner fight. They had him as interim champion. Real talk. This how I saw the shit. This shit had Bivol, it had Bavaznik and Recess, and it had Benavidez interim champion before that fight. Somehow or another, in between that fight and before he fought motherfucking Morrell, boxing scene definitely, bro, because I keep that shit on. Like right now, I go right to all I do is click one
I'm,
button.
I'm,
I keep it like
I'm
it
telling you,
had
boxing
that
was
nigga.
wrong.
I'm not saying anything about like you wrong, I'm wrong, whoever wrong, but like we got to get up to that. That's why boxing is it make you upset because you go to one site and they got the guy, he's full champion. It did not say interim or nothing. They had him full champion. That's what I'm telling you.
No,
That's all I'm saying.
what
That
you're
was definitely wrong. Full
no,
champion
I'm
for
telling
what
you,
fight though?
that's what I'm
Before
Hold
saying.
on,
the
hold on, hold on, hold on,
Morrell
hold on.
fight,
No.
Hold on, Smoke.
He was the interim champion.
I'm not
But I
All you
got
arguing
you.
gotta
with
do,
y'all if what
all you
y'all
gotta
saying
do,
was right. I'm just telling you on boxing scene.
no. I understand what you're saying, Smoke, but
Yeah,
just because boxing scene said doesn't mean that it's correct. Because
that's just
all
like
you
you said,
gotta do,
boxing rec. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't like
listen,
that's why that shit it'll fuck you
listen.
up.
Okay, listen. All you gotta do is when you look at the fight, at the time that David Benavidez fought Morrell, Arthur and Bivol didn't even fight for undisputed yet. So they couldn't have fought for undisputed if David Benavidez was the WBC champion.
See,
They didn't even fight for
the
undisputed yet.
timeline is crazy. Like that's why I don't. That's why like the timeline is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? The timeline was crazy to me because I'm like when I'm looking at box rec, I'm looking at boxing scene, and I'm looking at some shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is like. So I'm
They,
looking at boxing scene. I'm like, yo,
He got stripped of the WBC title after their second fight, after the rematch, and he became the undisputed champion. When Arthur was the undisputed champion, Arthur didn't get stripped.
when did
When
they fight?
Bivol, they fought the beginning of last year, and then they fought again in the middle of last year. They had a fight at the beginning of last year, then they had a fight again in the middle of last year. And then when Bivol became the undisputed champion, David Benavidez was called as the mandatory. Bivol said he wasn't going to fight David Benavidez because he wanted to have a trilogy in Russia with Arthur. He said he wanted to have a trilogy with with Arthur in Russia. That Bivol got injured. They stripped Bivol when he said he wanted the trilogy. They stripped Bivol. They didn't have the trilogy because Arthur got injured. He hurt his hand or his back or something. He got injured. That's why he's out now. He got injured, and Arthur ended up fighting somebody else.
Hold on, let me just say this real quick. Anybody that's wrenched up, if you can Bring Curtis Robinson back. I don't know what happened or what he said, but bring Curtis Robinson back
That's
ASAP.
crazy.
See that's where the timeline get crazy right there, man. When you talking about these
But let
fights.
me just say this:
I'm
Dimitri
talking about Curtis
Bivol. Let
Robinson.
me,
That's crazy.
yeah, it could have been accidental, but we can't have issues like this. We're gonna continue to build our community.
Who banned Curtis
Now,
Robinson? What did he say? What the fuck happened?
well, I
My bad.
didn't see. I don't,
Who banned
and I'm
him?
breaking up. But let me just say this: who knows? That's why we might have to remove all wrenches and just only have a handful. But let me say this: Bivol vacated the title April 7th, 2025. So
April.
that was a couple months
Well
after
after
the
that.
day.
Well after the fight. Yeah. You said April
It say
7th,
it say
2025?
you it say you timed him out for 300 seconds. B3, you did that.
Oh shit.
So you just gotta untime. Well, you could let him ride it out, or you could untime him for like 10 seconds. For 10 seconds. But go ahead. But I'm sure that was accidental. It was probably just a finger slip. Shout out to Curtis Robinson. He a good brother.
That's crazy. Them niggas fought for goddamn secondary belts like that. But it is what it is. It was a good fight. Well, no, like
I had to give Benavidez his respect after he fought Morrell, though. I've been saying for years that Benavidez was a duck. I said he didn't want no parts of Morrell,
how? Why
and he
did you
went in
think that,
there.
bro? Why did you
Huh?
think why? Why? After like this on some real
Can
shit.
can I not can
Because,
I not just get a nigga his
he's a
credit?
big young strong buck. I mean, the dude was a young strong buck, man. Yeah, he didn't have the experience, but
Not only
he
that,
was
it
a
was just
strong guy,
seeming to
man.
me. It just seemed to me that they were moving around Morrell when they were at 168 and
Coach,
fighting everybody else. Now
coach.
listen, I get a man. I was just trying to get a man his props before you cut me off, nigga. If I could just, or excuse me, my guy, if you could just let me finish. Yeah, but I had to give him his respect. He really went in there, went toe to toe, made Morrell fight a completely different game plan, overloaded his system, was peeling and catching him with them hard lefts and rights.
hmm
I mean, it was just a great fight for Benavidez.
Now I'm gonna ask you
I
this.
ain't got,
I'm gonna ask
and
you.
now you got Canelo Alvarez really destroying his own legacy by ducking Benavidez.
So
Like them
this is what I'm saying.
Mexicans,
Oh yeah, he
them
did.
Mexic,
Canelo Alvarez did himself a huge disservice
bro,
by,
the
and not only that,
Mexicans.
and losing to Terrence Crawford in the manner that you did,
Oh yeah, that too.
even made it worse.
But like,
No.
coach,
This is what I'm saying, Mark.
this was supposed to be the Mexican Civil War Part Two, like what Chavez and De La Hoya did back in the day. An American
Oh,
Mexican,
no,
a
he
Chicano
was never gonna do
taking
that.
on a real Mexican.
He was never gonna do
And
that.
Canelo said,
He
"Nah,
was
I'm
gonna do
not
that
trying to
with him.
get beat dead."
Not like that. But like I'm gonna ask you this: when you saw like the fight before when the fight before Morrell fought Dave Benavidez, that guy that Morrell fought, right?
What happened to him?
You didn't see all the chinks in the armor?
I mean, I seen some chinks in the armor against Godsick as well. I thought
Yeah.
Benavidez lost the last 5 or 6 rounds against Godsick. Now
No.
they say that's because he hurt his hands, but I seen chinks in both their armors.
When I watch both of them fights and I go back and I see everything, right? And people can say what they want. David definitely didn't lose the last 5 rounds of that damn fight. Definitely didn't.
You
I
don't know
seen
what the hell you're looking at then.
all right, cool. I
Cause
seen a different Dave Benavidez that people never seen that out of his toolbox that he was able to move around. When I seen him fighting Dave Morrell, I'm like, yo, I don't think Dave Morrell gonna win more than 2, 3 rounds of that damn fight if he don't get knocked out. Now, mind you, he knocked David Benavidez down. Cool. That don't mean shit in boxing. It means something to like, casual little punk ass fan. But uh in that fight,
I
if you
mean,
know
it means something to the judges. It means something to boxing.
that mean you got a 10-8 round. Cool. If the fight was close, it would have meant something. But listen, you was down what probably 9-10-0 before you did that.
And you remember that 4th round, Pops? Yeah, Benavidez on them wobbly legs, Bambi legs.
From the 4th round to the rest of the fight, what did you damn see? You see a clinic?
Is
You
my
see,
audio coming through?
It
it's
is.
coming through. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
salute. My bad. That was like a slip of the finger. You know, StreamYard, anything you touch
Whoa.
on this
And
app.
you ain't gotta see, you ain't gotta tell nobody that. Hey, Marky,
Why you always
Allen Iverson crossed the
Marky's a
hell out
nut,
of Mike. You know
man.
what I'm saying? Allen Iverson crossed the hell out of Mike and made a viral moment. Just remember, Mike had 44 that game and the Bulls won.
Yeah.
Just
I
you
mean,
know,
I gave the nigga his credit. I'm just also saying it was a good fight.
man, that was a damn like. Listen, I'll be real with you. The last few times I seen Dave Morrell fight, I'm really not
What's the
impressed.
I gotta play the drop for Marky, man. Marky,
Whoever kept like if bro, if that's why he talking about. I'm just saying, Mark. He talking about going back down to 68 on some
So
real.
now I'm a nigga. I'm not your brother. Okay.
Marky, I'm just saying he talking about going back down to
nah, you my
68.
brother when you talk civilized. That's it and all. My brother gonna try to give me some money. That's what y'all. Hold on, this is boxing, right? If you my brother, you gonna get some money with me, right? Hold on, let me
Hey,
play. Let me
yo,
drop the
Bentley,
other
yeah.
drop.
Now don't be a Negro, be my nigga. All right, help me out.
Hey, yo, Bentley, you right about that. You right about that. But now, Marky wasn't talking crazy. We were just going back and forth. I'm just saying, like, I know Marky felt like, because them, he's
Marky is crazy, so when he
you know what I'm
talks,
saying?
it just is
But
what it is.
hey, Marky,
God damn.
doing your island boys, you know what I'm saying? When your boys get ready, you know what I'm saying? Go get it shaking. But I feel like I was like, yo, after the fight was made and everything was locked in, I was like, man, listen, Dave Benavidez is probably gonna whoop this boy ass. It ain't gonna be close. Like, I don't think that Dave Morrell got the experience, the skill set, or just like he not going up against somebody who, like, bro, Dave Benavidez is different. He's different. He got a chip on his shoulder that even though he got the bread and we love him and all that, he still got a chip on his shoulder that like he probably never and probably never will get that fight.
Another reason I thought Benavidez was ducking Morrell and Morrell would win. I mean, Benavidez was fighting a lot of little niggas little guys at 168. Fought Plant, Kyron Davis. I can't even remember who the other guy was. But he was fighting little
He fought
dudes.
Andrade too. He fought Andrade.
Yeah, Andrade.
Andrade, he
So I
fought
thought
Dillian
somebody.
Love.
So I thought
Um,
somebody.
I mean,
I thought somebody hit.
he went through the PBC ranking, bro.
He
Everybody,
fought Mama's boy.
he went through
Yeah.
the
But that
PBC
that
ranking,
that
bro.
that,
Like,
that, that
But
you gotta look at it
the
from
thing
Dennis,
about it
Dennis Duggan.
that was a good
I'm just
fight though.
making points.
you
Yeah, it
gotta look
was.
at it from what
Yeah,
It
stop
was a
trying to
good
act like
fight
it was.
because up to that point,
So hold on,
David was running through everybody. He was just running through these guys, and he was just like running through them like a knife through hot butter.
now talk about the fight real quick, Coach. Talk about that Zerto Benavidez. Who you got winning that matchup?
That's gonna be a good fight, man. This gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a really competitive fight. I don't who's the betting favorite right now. They got David being the favorite
Let me pull it up. That's a
David.
good question. Great question.
because it's close to maybe a 60-40 fight. I mean, David had a lot of momentum. I know a lot of people don't think a lot about Zerto, but he is a big guy. He's been at the weight class, and David Benavidez, he don't have that one punch power. He's a volume puncher. I think this is going to be an excellent fight, man.
now,
I
coach,
mean,
here's my thing with it, coach.
David Benavidez is the favorite minus 310.
Here's
that's
my
crazy,
Zerto
bro.
plus
That's
225.
crazy. You're going up 25 pounds and you're the favorite. That is crazy, man.
here's
I
my
told
thing
y'all he
with
was
it.
a favorite. I already looked it up. I told you he was a
Here's
favorite.
that he's the favorite because of how they feel about first of all,
Oh, my bad, Free. I ain't hear
it's
you. I'm
Zerto.
going in and out. Hold on.
I heard free. It's Zerto, right? It's David. He got the momentum, like you said, and like they got history, and the person who's talking about the history is David. David saying like, and if you, I want to look it up, and David is saying back then, I know, Coach, how you feel about sparring, but this day and age, back then, you know, the rumors was that David was whooping on his ass in sparring before he even moved up to cruiserweight. And now they like basically everybody's saying that those belts was for sale and it was $5 million a piece. And David was able to come up with the money other than Jao Pataya. That's because that's the fight that's really supposed to be made at
But
cruiserweight.
Ja ain't fighting nobody. I mean, no shade to Brandon Glanton, man, but Brandon gonna get
Coach. I'm
Brandon
glad
gonna get hurt.
you said
Brandon
that
gonna
shit.
get hurt, man.
First time he fought somebody, got his damn jaw broken.
Yeah, I mean, Jao Obasan's a good guy. He's a good fighter. I'm not gonna act like he's trash or anything like that. Jao Obasan's a good fighter. I just want to see him fight better competition. That's my only thing. I just want to see him
That's
fight
not
better
that Jao
competition.
Pataya. That's for BVO upside down bit ass.
Yeah, I mean that's the only knock I got on Ja. He looks good. He looks good when he's in the ring, but he hasn't fought anybody, and it's not all due to him not making fights because there's really nobody at cruiserweight anyway. It ain't like there's a whole lot of talent at cruiserweight. Nobody really pay attention to that division. That's the division that most people don't even speak on
Yeah,
unless
most
they
of them
got a
guys done
good
moved up to heavyweight already. But the
fight.
Brady's, Marco Huck, all them guys done moved up to heavyweight, man.
Yeah,
Because
unless you got a good fighter at cruiserweight, most people don't even talk about cruiserweight. I mean you gotta say that Jao Opasai is good because that's the only reason why we talk about cruiserweight because of Jao Opasai. I
Man,
mean,
if I'm not mistaken, who's that guy that on Canelo was gonna fight at cruiserweight? What's his name?
you talking about Big Mac, the African dude?
To be truthfully honest with you, before then, a lot of damn people had forgot about cruiserweight before Canelo talking about going up there to fight that damn dude.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so some of them Canelo fans were some crazy fans. Because when after he beat Kovalev, them fools said, "Oh, Canelo could beat Alexander Usyk." They had jumped off the wagon, similar to how these Bud fans, and I'm a Bud fan, but similar to how these Bud fans jumped off the goddamn roof. That all of a sudden you beat one guy that makes you mythical. It don't work like that. They said that I remember. Y'all remember they said Canelo Alvarez could beat Alexander Usyk. Do y'all remember that too?
Yeah.
They did the same thing. They did the same thing with the Bud fans. Did the same thing. And I'm a Bud fan, but I ain't stupid either. They say, Bud, Bud can do this, Bud can do that. Bud said, I can't. I ain't. Don't put my name in this conversation. I ain't fighting David Benavidez. I'm not fighting him because they were saying, oh, Bud could beat David Benavidez and all this stuff. Bud said, man, don't even put me in the same sentence with that dude, man. I ain't fighting that dude, man.
Nah, that wasn't gonna happen. Ain't no way. Wasn't gonna happen. I mean, man, like, okay. Smoke, you still in here? Talk to me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, right here. I can hear
I
you.
mean, like, do you feel like we being too soft? Like, just as like these people don't like fight Devin because generally speaking, he's number one at 147 in Glamour division. Now it's like nobody's being held accountable for avoiding the fight. Do you
Okay.
feel like we should push Brian to make that matchup? Should that be the next fight?
Well, look, okay. When it comes to Devin, every fight don't gotta be a big fight. You are one of them guys now. Build your legacy, bro. You're not you're not being indecisive and bullshit like Shakur on some real shit. You could fight a couple of guys before you get another unification or some shit like that. Like prove your worth. You know what I'm saying? Like jumping up between weight classes and shit like that. If it's dead, cool. But I feel like you could probably get at minimum 3 fights at welterweight, bro, before you talk about anything about moving up. Definitely
Yeah,
another fight or 2 before you can unify. Like don't just keep being active.
I mean, he could fight Stanley Onis. I mean, I
Yeah,
know he's not a big name, but you got to stay active.
Who you
like
There's
talking
only
about?
so
Who y'all talking about?
like as far as Devin, right? Be truthfully honest
Devin
with
Haney.
you, standing on this because everybody be putting all this damn bank into the ring. Standing on
How
is
about
ranked.
Karen? You can fight Karen. You can fight Karen.
I get that, but standing on this is ranked 3rd in the damn Ring magazine.
Brian Norman ranked number 1.
Yeah.
Brian Norman ranked number 1 in the Ring magazine.
I mean, me personally,
Standing on number 2 then, right behind Brian Norman.
Stanionis is a bigger fight for Devin, in my opinion. Stanionis is a bigger fight.
I mean, this is the thing for me, and this is only
But
my opinion.
it's 50-50.
This is only my opinion. I think Devin should get whatever fight he can get at 47 right now. I think he should get whatever fight he can get at 47 right now. Because if you're jumping around, going from weight class to weight class, uh, just getting belts, it looks like, and I'm not saying this is what he's doing, I'm on the outside looking in, it looks like you cherry picking title fighters. It looks like you cherry picking title fights.
Yeah, weak
If you're just
champions.
jumping
Yeah,
Yeah,
around
he
from
only
weight
fight.
class to weight
Well,
class.
hold on. Devin Haney, he put himself in a position where he only fight champions. So
Well,
that's
nah,
been his moniker
that
for.
ain't
Hold on,
right though, bro.
hold on, coach. Now he's earned that right though, because he's been a champ for 7 years. So if you telling them some of these guys kind of got to get in a position to fight him, that makes sense, don't it? Don't they got to at least get in position to fight a reigning champion, a guy that's been champion for 7 years over 3 weight classes?
no,
He
he
shouldn't
got
have to just fight anybody.
don't he has a number one contender in his sanctioning body right now?
Not
Jack,
he don't have a mandatory.
you got
I
Jack
didn't say
Catterall.
he has a mandatory. I said, doesn't he have a number one contender?
Jack
Sure.
Catterall.
Okay, he can fight him. He don't have to fight a championship. I mean, any fight he gets into right now is a championship fight because he's a champion. Any fight he gets into right now is a championship fight.
That's
And
him.
So
this is
he
how
can
you
fight
build
a
your
number
legacy.
one contender.
Word.
Nobody. So hold on. So the Xander Zayas fight is on the table. I'm gonna push that fight over the Catterall fight. That's a more entertaining fight. That's a legacy fight. It's seen is daring to be
Legacy for
great.
who? For
I
Devin,
mean,
it
that's
ain't for
for
Xander.
Devin, but
It's
for
not a
also for
legacy
both
fight for Xander.
guys. I
It's not a
It's
mean,
legacy
a
fight for
technically it
Xander.
is. Technically it is.
it's a
Who is
legacy fight
bigger?
for
Who's a bigger fight for Xander?
No,
it's a no. It's a legacy
it's
fight
about
for
it's about defending your belts. It's about collecting the belts. Xander right
no.
now,
He'd be
his
defending against
hold on,
Devin
wait a
Haney.
minute.
Come on, bro.
Xander's 20. Hold on, wait a minute, man. Xander's 22 years old. Nobody had a problem when Devin Haney was collecting his belt when he was that young. So give Xander the same opportunity to go collect his belts. He wants to be
All right.
undisputed. That's his goal right there. Devin Haney had to go to be undisputed. The man's
Actually,
22 years old. So let
So
him
they
go
picking
collect the
on. So
belts.
they
That's what he
picking on.
want to do.
So now, coach. Now they picking on Xander. A
No,
six
no,
foot,
it
a
ain't picking
six
on
foot
him.
Puerto Rican
It's not picking on him.
sensation.
It's like
Come
if
on,
I'm
bro.
Xander, I don't need to fight Devin Haney. I got another mission. My mission is to fight these other champions and get these belts. That's my mission. Devin Haney's not even on my radar right now. He's not even in my weight class. I'm looking at Sebastian Fundora and I'm looking at the other champions right now. I want to be undisputed.
Over.
yeah, actually, in my opinion, it's a legacy fight for Xander because Devin is a bigger name. It's not a legacy fight for Devin. That's not a legacy fight for Devin. It's a legacy fight for Xander. If Xander beats Devin, Xander he's going to blow up. If Devin beats Xander, he ain't going to blow up. They're going to say he cherry picked Xander Zayas because he's not fighting. He's not trying to fight Sebastian Findor. He's trying to fight Xander Zayas. He didn't go after Josh Kelly. He went after Xander Zayas.
Mm.
But think about Xander would probably be the favorite in that fight, though. He'd probably be the betting favorite.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Norman Jr. was the betting favorite.
That's
So I
what
mean
I'm
that
saying.
could
But
happen.
he may be the betting favorite probably. Xander would be the betting favorite probably in that fight.
But
I can
yeah,
see that.
I think it's a legacy fight for Xander than it is for Devin because Xander is not the name, is not the big name fighter like Devin is. Comparing those two names, Devin is a bigger name fighter. So it's more of a legacy fight for Xander Zayas than it is for Devin. It's just Devin just collected some more belts. That's all.
I don't think Xander gets any credit for beating Devin Haney.
I'm not saying he gets. I'm not saying he gets credit, but
Come
that
on,
is
coach.
No, I
that's
bet
Don't do
they're
that.
probably gonna be like, you should beat him.
He's a
I mean,
smaller man
I
moving
don't know.
up.
Maybe it's a fantasy
He
world that I live. Maybe it's a fantasy world, that I live in. But I'm just used to strong champions, I guess. I'm not used to guys just being able to just walk into somebody's house and just easily take the belts off of them. I'm used to guys being able to
yeah.
defend them belts 10 times, 12 times, 20 times. So call me old school.
Right.
But
Yeah, but that's why. So that's why you picked Norman Jr. to defend his belt against Devin.
he should have been able. He should have been able to defend it. I thought
Hey,
you picked him
Right.
I'm
also,
gonna put
right?
it like this.
Didn't you pick him too?
No,
Yeah,
I
I
didn't.
did slight.
I thought you
I
picked
think
him
I picked him
also,
one
didn't
day of the week.
you?
I
Yeah,
changed.
hell no, I ain't picking no daggone
I
Brian
picked
over
him
there
one.
no more.
I picked him one
Hell no,
day, and then I
hell no.
switched. I was like,
I
But you
picked
know,
Devin for a unanimous decision. I said I know some
yeah.
people said Devin was going to knock him out. I said no, he ain't knocking him out. I got Devin for a unanimous decision.
Oh, that and coach, that's what you know. I said that it wasn't no way Devin Haney was getting stopped. But shout out to the Champ Ross Pick'em League. I mean, when the picks had to go in, Devin by UD was the decision.
Yeah,
So
but I
shout out
say
to Marky.
what I
Marky
will
caught
say.
me on one day.
Going back to what Eddie when he said Xander wouldn't get any credit for Devin, I think
Right.
that he will. I think that he will get credit for Devin because if you look at Xander Zaya's resume, Devin is by far the biggest name on his resume. So I think he will get credit for
Yeah.
beating Devin Haney. And it's not like he asked for the fight. Devin asked for the fight. Xander ain't saying,
But
"Hey, Devin, I want to
okay,
fight you." Devin.
if Xander fights Sebastian Fondor or Devin Haney, who's a harder? What's a harder fight in your opinion?
I think Sebastian Pinot is a harder fight. But
Yes.
we're talking about right now. If Xander Zayas fight Devin Haney right now, because we know Sebastian is about to fight Keith Thurman. We talking about
Yo,
Xander Zayas
I want
fighting Devin right now.
I want to say something real quick. See, everybody want all the big fights all at the same time. This is just like wearing all your good school clothes every day. You know, the first week of class, and then you just run out of class. You can't every fight can't be a championship level fight or a pay-per-view fight. I'm sorry, it just don't work like that, man. You got to fight these mandatory. You got to fight. You're gonna have these in between fights. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, the mandatory guys will never get a shot. I mean, this is what's going on right now. You got a lot of leapfrogging right now. Look what Ryan Garcia did. These dudes are leapfrogging people who've been in the division for years, and they're going straight to the front of the line. It's messed up, dog.
Coach Eddie, I've been saying this for years. Nobody want to listen to me. I've been saying, B3 no. I've been saying every fight cannot be a big fight. If you get all of the big fights right away, you get Devin Haney fights, all of the big guys that y'all said y'all want to see
Ain't
Devin
nothing to
Haney
look
fight.
forward to. There's nothing to look forward to then.
What is he going to do after that? If he fights all of the big names now, Devin Haney is only, 26 years old? Let's
Yeah.
the big fights within the next 3 years. He's fighting 2 or 3 fights a year, and he fights all the big fights within the next 3 years. What is he going to do after that?
He's gonna go on the bomb of the month tour.
Hold on. They're gonna make another guy, and that's who he gonna fight. Now, if there's not another guy, he walk off into the sunset, retired.
Man, he ain't retiring at no 29 years old. That man ain't retiring at
Hey,
no
listen,
29 years
Andre
old.
Ward did it.
Andre Ward was forced into retirement.
Man, Bill ain't. You think Bill trying to get this boy head beat in? Come on, Free, stop it. He's not gonna
Bill
be
said
going up through all
Devin
these
is the
divisions. It sound
Bill.
good, but it ain't gonna happen.
No, Bill Haney told you Devin is the boss. Devin is the boss. Whatever Devin said he want, that's what we doing. He said Devin is
I'm
the boss.
just
So
glad
Devin
y'all
said he
not up
want to
here.
fight.
I'm just glad y'all not up here talking about the Senior Bowl.
Oh wow, what happened?
Who?
The Senior Bowl, the
Oh,
thumbnail.
Floyd. Oh, Floyd and Man. Oh, yeah, Floyd and Man. I thought you was really talking about college football. My bad. Cause
No, I'm glad y'all not talking about the Senior Bowl.
Oh no,
My goodness.
we talked about that. We talked about that when we first came on. I thought that was
All
a
right,
great
break it
fight.
down, Mr. Sean. Cook on
I don't
it.
want
Get
to see
back
that
with
no.
us. Get back with us
The
on that.
Senior
What you
Bowl
think? Yeah.
ain't no cooking. Ain't no cooking on the Senior Bowl. Nobody gives a shit.
Right.
That's what I
It's two
heard.
old niggas. If I want to see two old niggas fight, I go down to the liquor store.
No, that's what I
Right.
that's like getting Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis back in the ring. Come on,
Yeah, I
nobody
don't
cares
want to
to
see
see
that
that.
shit, man.
How old are they,
I
Mr.
mean,
Show?
No,
they too
you got
old
a
to be
40,
fighting.
you got a
Yeah.
48-year-old and a
They too
47-year
old to
old.
be fighting, man.
No,
48 and
I'm here.
47, 49 and
No,
47. Come on, man. Nobody want to see that shit.
I think matter of fact, Floyd just had a birthday. He's 49 now. He just had a birthday. He's 49. I'm a year older than Floyd. I'm 2 years older than Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao be
Yeah.
48 this year.
So you 50
You say
free?
you want to see Terrence Crawford? Shout out to LFO. TC Terrence Crawford versus Manny. Stop it. Manny will get stopped. You know
Now
that.
what you say now, Terrence Crawford? What?
Terrence Crawford would stop Manny Pacquiao. Stop Manny.
Man,
Terrence
Easy.
Crawford to
Terrence
stop both of
Crawford
them.
be
Then.
man,
Stop
Terrence
both of them.
Crawford
Then.
be. No, I mean at this point, I mean you talking about guys that's 48 and or 49 and 47 years old. No, I don't
Yeah.
expect them beating nobody that's in their mid 30s. I don't expect them beating nobody in their mid 30s. These guys are on next year. Floyd Mayweather is going to get the same letter I got this year. Welcome to the welcome to the 50 Club. Here's your membership to AARP. Floyd gonna get that same letter.
Hey, free. You 50? I'm 60.
Yes,
You think anybody want to see us fight?
I just turned 50 in January. I just
You
turned
think
50 in
anybody want to
Yeah.
pay
January.
to see
Right.
us fight? Do you think anybody want to pay to see us fight?
Hell no, ain't nobody
No.
paying attention. I mean, well, I
It's
mean,
on Netflix. So Mr. Moore.
I'm not gonna say nobody because the casuals will pay because they only know
Yeah.
the name. They only
Yeah.
know the
Right.
name, so they'll pay. But I'm talking about far boxing fans that watch boxing all the time. They ain't paying to see that.
Listen.
But D3
Let me
pay
just
to
say
see it though.
this. Let me say this. I think they would do a
D3
good
pay to
number of
see it.
pay-per-views. I mean, but yes, I'm covering the sport, so I ain't got no choice. And
Now you
hopefully it's
got a
on the
choice.
zone.
You got a choice. You got a
Man,
choice.
man, I'm gonna watch boxing. I'm gonna watch boxing. I'm gonna support and watch boxing.
Now
All the
I have
tank
no problem,
pay-per-views, all the tank pay-per-views. We didn't ask for a lot of those opponents, but they was
and I didn't watch a
we
lot
was
of them
watching.
either. I didn't watch a
Well,
lot of. I didn't see the daggone what's the Pitbull Cruz fight. I didn't see the Leo Santa Cruz fight or
mm,
whatever fight that I did not pay for.
And none of
It-
them dudes was 50
those
years
was
old.
fire. Those was fire. All those fights was lit.
Hey,
no,
But that's
but
what I'm
none
saying.
of
I'm
them
with you.
dudes,
I'm with you,
they
Mr.
were
Sheldon.
but
Yeah,
none of
these
them
guys is
dudes
too
was
old. I
50
got you.
they
years
were
old.
good fights. They
None
were
of
Now
them
good
was
the
50.
fights.
conversation. Let me say this though. The conversation earlier was, what's a bigger fight in your opinion, Mr. Moore? Ryan Devon or Mayweather Pacquiao?
Ryan Devlin.
That's what I
Mm.
think. That's what I think. To the boxing fans, Ryan Devin is the bigger fight. Now the casuals, they're gonna say Floyd and Manny because they probably don't. Most of them probably don't know who Devin is. So and a lot of them probably don't know who Ryan is.
Hey, coach, you go watch Floyd and Manny, ain't you, coach?
Coach said no earlier, but
No, Coach said
talk to
he
us,
will
Coach.
watch it. He said he will watch. He said it's gonna be a good fight. He said he believes it's gonna be a good fight. He said he will watch it.
Coach, you like that fight? Interesting. I mean, the
I don't know
first
what happened.
fight was like, wow. Maybe it was
The first fight,
competitive
I
in some
tried to get
people's
my money
eyes.
back to Spectrum. I tried to
Yeah,
get my money back to Spectrum on the first fight.
come on, man. And I don't think this fight is going. But it's on Netflix, so hope we'll get a good undercard. Yeah, maybe they can put Devin Ryan on the undercard, or maybe Clarissa Shields or something big. Mr. Moore,
Hey,
talk to us.
I saw that other girl. Danielle Perkins, I didn't know she was 44.
Yeah.
Bitch old.
But she still got it. She got it. But that's what I'm saying.
That
Women,
bitch
man, be aging
old.
like wine, man.
I thought
They
she was
still.
y'all talking about Danielle Perkins and Clarissa Shields. You be the old bitch. That bitch old.
But did you see the knockout she got? Come on, man. Shout out to Bobas, everybody in here. Support women's boxing. Listen, man. We 2:30 in on the clock. Man, another great show. We're gonna be back tomorrow to cook again. Hey, we building, we tapping in. Um, everything's been going well. We growing. Vay, I see you in here. Appreciate you, Vay,
Mm-hmm.
man. Appreciate all the mods, everybody that's been pulling up and blessing the channel. Everybody that's new in here,
Do
tap your
your
like
thing,
button.
man.
Help us grow.
Hey, I like what you're
Appreciate you,
doing.
Mr. Moore.
I like what you're doing. You cover the sport. But let them old niggas go by the wayside,
Mm. Now I had to do this because you see they're gonna move the numbers. We got good viewership today. New people came in, so I mean they come on, man. You know the people want to talk about Floyd Mayweather. Everybody in their mama. I mean, now that he back on the scene, man, they're gonna be wanting to talk about Floyd every day. But I'm with
man.
you
Hey,
though,
Floyd.
Mr. Moore. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to the boxing schedule though, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't messing with Floyd. Floyd can go on and rob somebody else's back. He ain't rob mine.
We was talking about that legal bank robbery. Is this
Yeah,
fight
I
a
ain't fucking with
legal
Floyd.
bank robbery? Mm,
Yeah, I ain't fucking with Floyd.
mm.
Floyd doing his own thing. But yeah, man, I'm glad you had a good show, man. You always do
And
well, brother. Proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing.
man, appreciate the love and support, man. And make sure y'all tap in with us, the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. Don't hesitate to bless the PayPal, the Zelle, or the Cash App. Anything will help us grow. And we taking it one day at a time. Listen, we got a 5 week, and we'll talk some Nunez, Navarrete. We'll talk some of that later on in the week. Appreciate you, Coach Eddie. Appreciate you, Mr. Moore. Everybody in the chat. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. Let's go green.
All right, is you motherfuckers finished? Y'all finished? You silly motherfuckers. You got to be soldiers, all right? Soldiers. Not clowns, goddammit. Drive, and you shut the fuck up.